Hello, hello, welcome. I got one thing to say today.
Happy April Fool's Fool!
Antler Brigade is on the move. That's right, it's our April Fool's live stream. We're gonna fool around a lot today. Hopefully, more than we usually do. Let me drop the link. It is April, and it definitely, what is it? April showers bring Mayflowers. The April showers are definitely here. It's been raining all morning. Let me get the link for you. This is just open panel today. Conversation. We're gonna cut up like we do on holidays, clown around. If you want to be a little bit profound today and want a topic to think on, who are you fooling? What are the ways that we fool ourselves? We think we're fooling other people, but how much are we fooling ourselves on a day-to-day basis? What are the things we have ourselves convinced of? There's the link. Let me get it on the other platforms. You can also catch me on Facebook and Twitter. Hang on one second, folks. Let's get the party going. Happy April. Ooh, you chopped yours off too.
Yeah, the wife doesn't like when I look like a koala, so I got to upkeep every once in a while.
Oh, she had you. What would you look like without the wife?
Scruffier.
Oh, I think that looks a lot better. It
the
goes with
lady
the
would-
antlers too.
Thank you. Who am I fooling? I probably fool myself once in a while, but I don't actively try to fool others, so I guess that's my standard.
What do you have yourself fooled over?
That's a good question. I don't know. I try to actively weed those things out. I don't know. I just don't see myself as a person that's actively trying to hold on to a narrative if there's better information. So
That they're what?
if there's better information, I am someone who's trying not to hold on to old information just because I like it more. So if that was the case, I think I'd be fooling myself more often. But
because when it comes to yourself, the only information, like you have more information on that topic than I think any outside person could probably give you. So if you're going to update priors about yourself, it's going to come from something you become aware of.
I wasn't even really thinking of my own character. I was thinking of what I believe.
Oh, like about the universe and politics
everything outside of myself that's being presented to me. Like we were talking about Charlie Kirk for a little bit yesterday. That's a type of thing that's not my personal character, but where I'm not so willing to hold on to certain beliefs that I'm being offered. I'm the kind of person that really enjoys beyond a reasonable doubt. And if I have reasonable doubt or even doubt in general, I'm aware of it.
But are you? I guess that's a way of fooling yourself. I see that more as being fooled by other people, but you're participating in the fooling to the extent that you buy into it. So I guess that is a way of we're fooling ourselves every day that we scroll social media and believe some narrative.
I mean, if we believe anything, we can be fooled. But I'm more so talking about if we choose to believe something, we're shown information that shows that that's not true beyond a reasonable doubt, and then we still hold on to that older truth for our own reasoning. That's being the fool.
Do people do that?
I guess they'd have to speak for themselves. I think I see it happening in the political realm. I think I see people in parties that defend their party, even though they're being presented with information that seems to be incredibly convincing, and they just double down and hold on to whatever their party believes. I think that's an area, or religion is another one where you can be in a conversation and have your view challenged, and instead of having that conversation or thinking about it, you just double down. I think that's another scenario.
I was doing some research on why people don't update their beliefs in the face of new facts. Like with a lot of conspiracy theories or a lot of narratives on social media, they adopt whatever initial story comes along, and then when there's new facts, for some whatever reason, they resist those new facts. And some of the things I'm learning, one of them is, what's it called? Where our brain, the first fact we get about something becomes an anchor for the rest of the story. And it's hard to change that anchor, even in the face of new facts, because then the whole story we built around it risks collapsing. So even though you know something, you adopted something tentatively, and there's better fact out there now, it's still hard to revise that initial adoption, like whatever you adopted initially, because it gets rooted in your brain in a way that the new stuff doesn't, and it has to overcome that like inertia somewhat for you to change.
The standard of fact is what would be challenged. For someone to offer me a fact, I would have to be able to accept that it is truly a fact and not just information. Like it has to, like, who vets it? How is it vetted? What standard is it vetted to? I think that's where a lot of the challenge comes in with conspiratorial thinking, because if the government gives me a fact, that's really not enough information. I need to see the breakdown and how they got that information. You know what I mean?
That's usually easier to get if the government's giving it to you than some random YouTuber or social media who's probably
whoever's offering it,
stating it as part of their content.
Yeah, trust me, bro, is never gonna work for me. That there's no way that even gets close to getting it beyond a reasonable doubt. In fact, if it's a trust me, bro, in the first place, there's extreme doubt. It's just like a natural knee-jerk reaction. What's up, Ross?
Proportionality bias, that's what it's called. And no, I'm sorry, that's not the one. Hang on. And also, I think there's less trust me, bro, with the government, because the government can at least show you how they arrived at the fact. There's usually reports, there's usually a process they went through that can be open to transparency. I'm trying to see what that thing is called.
Mm-hmm. How's your day going, Ross? Are you enjoying the new moon?
Oh, is that Ross Khan? Hey, Ross. What's up? Happy Fools. We're in April. We're already a quarter of the way into the new year. And I was thinking about this earlier. 50 years ago in February, the Ramones' first album was released. That means we are 50 years out from punk. Punk is 50 years old. Half a century of punk.
That was the flagship, the Ramones?
Yeah, that's what I consider the first punk album.
Okay. Are you going to watch the Artemis launch tonight?
I'm glad you're bringing that up, because it's getting lost in all this other social media fluff. Well, aren't we doing Fallout?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we are. That's true. I can't remember 5 minutes in the future half the time, so let's keep reminding each other that there's stuff in the future.
Oh, I know, because it's on my calendar. It's like looming over the rest of my day. If you're interested, we role play on Wednesday nights here live. We're going to do a Fallout role-playing game. If you're interested, show up at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah, it's all prefabricated story.
We're starting a brand new game, so it's a good time to get in.
Yeah, it's easy entry, and I know someone wants to be a ghoul, so if anybody wants to be anything, I can just throw a token down, and it's your job to role play and make it part of the story. I'll make it work.
Have you looked at the game?
I have not opened it up.
I
have not opened it up. I have it down. I have it on my account ready to open. I just didn't know if I was going to be the GM or not, so I didn't open it. But I'm running GM, so I'll open it early tonight and make sure there's no kinks. It should probably be about the same as the D&D experience, maybe a little bit smoother, because I've had a couple times now with the platform.
I'm going to take a look at the characters, because I don't even know what classes are available.
No worries.
Dino wants the ghoul.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a ghoul token. You should be able to see it on the sideline, and we'll just drag that in. And he's gonna have a challenging time with combat and everything. He might get his ass killed pretty early, but we'll see what we can do.
Oh, why are they not good at combat?
Well, if it's a monster token, they usually
I think
don't
it's a
have much
character.
health.
I think ghouls are a character class.
If there's not one prefab though, I'm not gonna
Well,
be
that's
able to
what I'm
do
trying
that.
to see. I have the game up, but I'm trying to figure out how to see the pre-generated characters. It's just giving me a Fallout splash screen. I don't know how to get to any of this stuff.
Ooh, learning curves.
Okay, I do see a map.
On the top, there's tabs.
Oh, okay. You have to decode them. They're not labeled.
You have to decode the tabs?
You talking about the pull-out menu from the left?
No, on the left. So if you go to the see, I don't remember. On the right in the middle along the top, there should be chapter tabs. And if you click on one of the first 3 chapter tabs, it should have those prefab tokens sitting there.
I'll just show you what I have. Like what? Where do I go?
All right, let me take a look here real quick. So click on the book on the right. See on the very top right, there's a little book next to the paint and books.
Oh, that? No.
No. Go back and open that. So
Next to the
left,
paint. This?
to the left. No, right where you were with the books, but that book. Yeah.
This.
Okay. So that's like don't read that stuff if you're not going to be GM because that'll kind of ruin it for you. But if you scroll down,
Pre-generated characters. Here we are.
all right. Okay, so there's the pre-gen.
We have Augusta Byron, Vault Dweller, Bailey Big Smile. Here you go, Dino. If you're out there, show up tonight. You can take Bailey Big Smile. And then I need to figure out what the character classes even are.
It should say right near where that other
Old
information
Tall
is.
Man is a super mutant. Marvin is Mr. Oh, that's the robot, Mr. Handy. And then Hazel Johnson is a Brotherhood Initiate, and Happy Tommy Doyle is a survivor. I think that's the one I was looking at.
That's a pretty good spread, actually. I don't know how that will work together, but that's a pretty good spread. People got to be creative. That's all. People got to use their.
So you're saying you're going to have tokens for each, like once you pull it up on your end?
No, I mean, if there's already a prefab ghoul, that's fantastic. That gives him survivability. It's not just going to be a monster token that's basically retarded with no health points.
No, it's one of the characters.
Yeah, so we're good to go. Dino just has to show up. Hopefully, the interactions are pretty much the same as the other game. It's a decent learning curve. There's like a lot of layers to roll 20. I'll have Artemis playing in the background probably, or the launch is before it. If the game's at 8 Eastern, the launch window is between 6:45 and 8.
That's well, we might even be able to see it on this stream if it goes long enough.
What is that Eastern for the launch window? I didn't actually look. I think it's Florida, right? Or is it Texas? It might be. I don't know where they're even launching Artemis. I would think it would be Florida because it's NASA. It's not SpaceX.
I'm seeing a ton of stories about it, but okay, 6:24 Eastern, so that's going to be 3:30 our time.
If you get a decent panel, you'll be around.
But there's a 2-hour liftoff window, so it's going to be 3:30 to 5:30. So it's going to run into the Fallout game.
It may. I have a feeling they'll launch or scrub before then. Yeah, it's Cape Canaveral too, so that'll be cool. Hope that all goes well. I look forward to the data we get back in 10 days or by the end of this month, hopefully. I'm ready for new moon information. State of the art.
Is this the most recent human since the last one in 1969?
The most.
Oh shit! Did you drop out or is it me? Okay, well, maybe we'll get him back. In the meantime, I found the Fallout characters. The ghouls are necrotic post-humans. They're decrepit, rotting, zombie-like mutants. I can see why Dino wants to play one. They have intense and prolonged radiation sickness, which decays their skin and in some cases their ligaments. Fallout is a post-apocalyptic game. There's also a TV show about it that's popular right now, and it's after a nuclear holocaust. Oh, we got somebody else. Hang on. It wouldn't be April Fools without Leggy. What's up, fool?
This Dell has a internal hardware issue, so sorry about that. This is the last man mission
too,
and the jump in video and camera technology since the 50s or 60s is going to be astronomically different. So the amount of detailed data we should be getting is going to be much harder to refute. So it'll give the whole conspiracy conversation a brand new material, war grounds.
Yeah, well, I've debunked that so many times on here. I consider that.
But you're debunking it with the old information. Now you're going to have a whole new arsenal.
I mean, I don't. If I've debunked it though, I don't even need new information to debunk it. The old one worked
for some people.
Well, it's if people are not going to accept like 30 something facts that you can put into the AI, they can call up everyone with a source for each one. If you're not going to accept any of that, there's probably not anything that's going to convince you at that point. There's no point in even having a conversation with somebody that's not going to accept that anything out of that entire mountain of data.
Well, there's going to be different camps. There's going to be people that may refute the original mission but accept this mission. There's people that might refute both. There's people that might look at the new information and if there's lunar landers and everything and this unfakeable imagery or whatever, like I'm just curious to see how people relate to what is offered in the end.
Well, I found the Fallout characters, and I
think my internet's bugging out. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay. Well, that's, I guess, considering what day it is. All right. Speaking of internet bugging out, welcome back.
Hi. Yeah, the internet is being fucking weird, ain't it?
Is it?
You
well,
there,
happy.
Leggy?
Who are you fooling today? Did you get fooled?
No. I ain't
yet.
fooling nobody. It's April Fool's Day. It was my grandfather's birthday. If he was alive, he'd be 98.
Oh.
Wow.
Did people try to fool him a lot on his birthday?
How many years ago did he pass away?
Yeah,
probably
26. Yeah, he died in 2000 because it was the year that the Rams played the Titans in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And that was the first Super Bowl I ever watched because he died that day. So what was it? January 29th, 2000. And I remember that because that is the first Super Bowl that I can remember watching.
Oh, what year was that? 2000.
2000. So it'd
my
been the
grandfather
99
will be 95
season.
and
Did he get a lot of fake candles on his cakes?
It's muted again.
It's just been so long now, I don't even remember, Jeff.
Oh. So just an ordinary day for you?
My grandpa's still kicking.
Yeah, just another day.
Okay. So you want us to believe?
Are you clamming it up?
No clamming.
I'm gonna kill my
even
camera.
Though I should, but...
I have a storm rolling in.
Well, what
I
are
think
you
the
doing?
Starlink is suffering.
You're on Starlink?
Yes.
That's your internet?
Yeah. Otherwise, I would not have any real options out here.
Oh wow, okay. Wow, you are out there. So Leggy, what are you doing today to celebrate?
Not a thing. Having another day.
Oh. Well, I'm
Maybe
trying to make this
maybe you
seem
should
like a
play a
holiday.
Fallout
What are
character
you
to
having for
celebrate.
dinner? Anything special?
Lamb.
Clams?
Lamb. Oh, that sounds
Ooh.
good. You cooking it?
Yeah, and that's gonna be the first lamb I've ever cooked.
Oh, how are you doing it?
Good luck. Those are not the same as steak.
Not a fucking clue.
Oh. Do you have the lamb?
What cut?
Yes, I got lamb. Yes.
Okay.
What type of cut?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
You can make gyros. Just put it in the oven with some rosemary.
It's a leg.
Ross is having a thing.
Would you? I'm a leg
Okay.
man, so it's a leg.
With the skin on?
No, I think it's deskinned.
Okay. Yeah, basically open roasted in the oven, put all your salts and rosemary and seasonings on it, and your roast vegetables around it, and it'll be crackling on top, and you cook it to the point you want in the middle. People have different likes, but that's pretty much in my opinion, the easiest and best way to cook a lamb leg, unless you're going to spit roast it on the fire, but most people don't go through that effort.
Well, I got the wood stove, so I might use the cast iron.
Okay. That'll do a good job.
I absolutely love cooking with my cast iron.
And if you ruin it, hey, it's
is
April Fool's.
Is April Fool's something that you've celebrated a lot in your lifetime, Jeff? My family never really paid much attention to it.
It's something that I got caught in almost every year because I'm very easy to fool. I'm surprised I didn't get caught yet to this time. People have been making social media posts, but they're very obvious ones. No, I usually forget it's April Fool, and so I'm very gullible on that day.
Watch out for Filthy Phil.
It's a bad holiday for somebody as trusting as I am.
It's hilarious.
But we didn't celebrate. We just, like, when at school you tried to fool your friends. You would tell as many lies as you possibly could until somebody believed one of them, or you would prank people.
After a while, yeah, their parents would be like, yes, everything you're saying today isn't working out, buddy. I'm just trying to look around for exciting information.
Have your kids not tried anything yet?
They don't really even know it's a thing. Like I said, this family doesn't really partake.
Oh.
They were outside working today. They were helping labor. They were trying to get weeds out of a flower bed to earn the rights to video games. So my oldest son, took his shirt off and was starting to learn what heavy labor was. So it was cool to see him make the effort.
The effort. You should go out there and tell them it's April Fool's. It's a holiday and they don't have to work.
Did you guys?
And then you can say, April Fools, get out there.
Did you guys see that? That the guy that shot Charlie Kirk there, apparently, the bullet.
I'm so glad your audio cut out.
Oh, poor Leggy.
You're trying to stir the pot. It was inconclusive, which is very common in shootings, that the bullet's not intact enough to conclusively trace it to whatever firearm was used.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories spinning on that one.
That's different because that's very much not what I heard. And at that far of a distance, it really shouldn't have broke up like that. So
Well,
I
you know
mean,
what? It's an investigation and trial, so I'm sure we'll all know sooner
well,
or
I
later.
understand that, but I mean, if you can't match that bullet to that gun, I mean
That's not determinative of anything with all
well,
the other
I
evidence
mean
they have.
that's a pretty big piece of
And it's
evidence.
in trial, so I'd rather let the court system handle it than
Well,
internet detectives.
I'm not saying it. I'm just talking about
It
what
sounds like you're saying. It sounds like that's
I'm
exactly
talking
what
about
you
what has just come out in the news. That's all I'm talking
the
about. This
internet
is in the
gossip.
news. What do you
The
mean? It
internet
was
gossip.
on the internet, not on the internet. It was on the news. Like it
Right.
was
It's still
on the
internet
news.
gossip. Media
So
gossip.
there's actually two parts to the defense team asking for a 6-month delay, and I didn't know of the second part. The first part was the inconclusive data for the bullet matching. The second part is that the defense team was given 600,000 documents on March 12th to be ready with in the April preliminary or the pre-trial. And they're like, there's no way we can go through these documents in time. So they're begging for time.
Just feed them through the AI. No, that's
Are they allowed to
reasonable.
do
Like
that?
time to go through the documents. That's reasonable.
Are they allowed to? I mean, I'm sure they do, but I'm
I
curious
mean,
where
who's gonna?
AI works
How
in
will
the
they
court.
know? Who's gonna stop them?
I mean, I just feel like the case, like they said they had DNA evidence, right? Like what DNA
And
evidence?
the biggest evidence, you want to know the biggest evidence? The guy admitted to it. He's like, "Yes, I did it," and they have all this evidence leading up to of him saying that he was going
I
to
mean,
do
I'm
it.
not saying the guy didn't do it. I'm not saying the guy did not do
Okay.
it. But what I'm trying to get at, that's a pretty big piece of evidence.
Well,
And the
the DNA.
conspiracy
It's not.
theorists will run wild
This
with
is
it.
common in shootings that
No,
the
it's
bullet
not.
is often not able to be matched. This is not anything unusual. In
The
fact, more often than
It's
not,
pretty
it
unusual.
happens that.
See, now
Huh?
I think you're drinking the Kool-Aid, Jeff. Because it's pretty unusual that if you can't match a bullet unless
No,
by
if the bullet is not in a state to be matched, if there's not enough of the bullet to be matched because it was
I
shot and it
understand that, but
shattered, which is
usually
common in shootings,
only
then
means one of two things. If the bullet it disintegrated, that means one of two things, right? Either when it went, he was closer than what the shot come closer, right? Because that bullet from that distance isn't going to break up, right? I've shot
you
many
don't
deer in my
know.
life.
You are not a physicist. You don't know. You're going off of your
All I'm
internet
saying
brain.
is I've shot many deer in my life, right? In my
All right, I
37
guess you're
years,
an expert. You're a
I
ballistics
have
expert. You
shot
can
many
tell
deer in
what
my
this
life.
exact bullet would have done under
Never
those
once
exact
have I
conditions
taken a
because you've
bullet
shot so
out of
many
this
guns.
deer and it been broke the fuck up.
well, what bullet are you
Shoot.
shooting with that it's still in the deer?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying every time, but I mean, there has been a few times I've cut the deer and it's been like right there. Like the first deer I ever shot, when I shot him, he turned at the last second and the bullet went straight through him. And like fucking when I found it, it was a clear path through him, right? And it stopped like just before it come out his ass.
223.
No, 30 but I was quite a ways away
I was
when I
gonna
shot him.
say okay, but so here's your answer to your earlier question. The DNA on that was found as evidence is on the weapon, on the trigger, on the gun, on a screwdriver, and on something else.
But
So
I mean, if it's his gun, I mean,
yeah, it's
if it was
it
on the gun and it was his gun, obviously his DNA is going to be on it, no matter what.
right. That's not really. It's not the way
I,
that's being used is not being used correctly. So it's just it's his gun. That's the evidence.
Leggy, if you think he did it,
yeah.
what is the point of bringing up the bullet thing? Like, or what are you doubting?
I mean, it's a big. What I'm trying to
What is
say
your
is
version of
now
what you think happened that this is
the
significant to?
conspiracy theorists are going to run wild. Is what I'm
Well, they're
trying to
gonna
get
do
at.
that
Like
anyway.
these
Like, even if
conspiracy.
the bullet was
Well, I
conclusively
know, but
matched,
it's
they're
going to
still gonna
even
run wild.
more.
That's not gonna stop them.
But what I'm trying to get at, it lays more of a foundation for the conspiracy theory. Like it's another evolve into a conspiracy. Like you get what I'm saying? Like these
Here's
conspiracy theorists are
But it
now gonna
hasn't
go.
done that for
Well, the
you
bullet. What?
because you still believe he did it, so it didn't shake your
Well, I mean,
belief that he did it.
I still think there's some very odd things around the whole entire shooting. I mean, let's be real. I mean, we're all grown adults. We can all admit that there's some weird circumstances around it, like how quickly they changed the crime scene, like, and you know what I mean, like they did the remodel. That was a crime scene. That should have been a couple days before that.
I don't know any of that. So do you have a link
Yeah, like
for
the
all
college,
those
like they
facts?
did. They redid that.
I can dig
college,
for that if you'd like
ground.
it, Jeff.
So what that's why I'm asking, what is your ultimate version? Like, what does all this mean to you? You think there's somebody's like doing something intentionally to make it seem like he didn't kill? If you think he killed it, why would it matter if they changed the crime scene? Why would it matter if you still think they got the right guy? The conspiracy to me would be that that's the wrong guy and it was secretly somebody else. So if you still think it was him, what does all of this stuff even change?
Well, can I bring up another point?
Part?
Robinson has not given his official plea, guilty or not guilty, and when he does, that'll be very important, because if he pleads guilty, cool, it fits. If he pleads not guilty, there's a whole different problem we're going to have, because then there's the claim that he already admitted guilt,
because it's the death penalty. Leggy, did you chop your hair too? How do we all end up doing it on the same day? That's a conspiracy.
I cut my hair like Saturday, Sunday, something like that.
Oh my God!
I had to give it time to grow back in. I can't be completely bald.
It's spring cleaning, right?
I agree.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I fucking price a haircut $40 now. I'm like, what the fuck? $30 if I go to the place I
do it
get
yourself, man.
What?
Well,
You paid $40 for that haircut you have on your head right now?
No. I said I budgeted it myself because I'm not paying the fucking $30.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like it used to be fucking 20. Now they've upped it $10 fucking dollars. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, they have gone. The haircuts have gotten ridiculous.
My old barber, where I used to go, right, for a shave, a cut. Hold on, I'll get you in a second, kiddo. It's now $65 for a shave and a cut.
$65
for a shave and a cut.
Oh, and the shave, but still, that seems high.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, he does give the best fucking lineup fucking around. I mean, he's an old Dominican fella, and I tell you what, the best lineup you'll ever fucking have.
$65 lineup. Go do Kiddo so she can.
Do you actually want information on the quick cleanup of the crime scene?
Honestly, not really, but I do want to be oriented to what he's talking about.
Okay,
when he throws out all these random scattered
facts,
and I don't have any framework to fit them into.
Yeah, you're good. There's a lot. I'll just grab some of them. It's pretty straightforward that the answer is yes. It's just a matter of finding.
I'm willing to wait for the trial and the investigation, so I'm not in a rush to resolve.
I'm hoping it's open to the public.
I'm satisfied with the current. The thing I'm most satisfied with is the dude confessed.
I mean, we don't have a written. That's a hearsay still. We don't have evidence of that. That's another challenge.
That he confessed.
Yeah.
Don't they have his confession? Where did it's just a rumor that he confessed? They don't have an actual confession?
No, I think the only quote unquote confession they have is the text messages between him and the roommate. I think the roommate his roommate goes, "Did you do it?"
I don't know. I'm an Occam's
yes,
razor
did,
guy.
sir.
And people that are not,
sir.
we're just living in two different psychological universes.
So I mean that's what supposedly. I don't think the man
he left
ever
a note.
to the
Let's
police.
see. There's notes that he left under his keyboard, and he later admitted, yes, the text exchange admitting to it.
Yeah. But he didn't admit it to the authorities, though.
Okay, but I'm saying I'm satisfied with this. I don't need to come up with a second explanation when this explanation works.
Well,
until I have reason.
I get it, Jeff.
This is enough for me to let the trial
fact,
play
right?
itself out without using
fact,
brain energy to try to figure out alternative possibilities of what
all
could
you
happen.
need, though, Jeff, is reasonable doubt. That's all you need.
Right, as
doubt.
part of the process. I myself, sitting behind my laptop, have no interest in running through the process on my own. I'm willing to let the people whose job it is to do the process figure all that out.
Well, I mean,
I'm not
it'll
motivated
be
to
left to a
come up with a
jury of his
different.
peers.
I can accept this. I can accept there's a note under his keyboard stating his intent to kill the dude, and then a text message saying that he did it. That is enough for me to put a period on it and let the process play out. The
Well,
other
I
people that are like,
understand that.
whoa,
I
there's something
understand that.
up here. I'm not one of
But
those people. I
the
can let
reason I
this
brought up
rest
another
until
reason I
there's
brought
further information from the trial. None of this
another
raises a flag to me at all. That it makes
Well,
okay, yeah. He had all these writings saying he was going to do it. He has a note saying he's going to do it, and he was at the event, and there was a text message saying he did it. That is enough for me to let the narrative sit there until the experts tell me otherwise.
that's fine, but the challenge is that he officially, when he went to the police, he officially pleaded his guilt. That's the challenge. People do believe that's a fact, but that's not a fact. It's the written stuff you're talking about that's being used as the guilty plea.
Well, right, because I don't know if it was even is it even at the police stage yet?
Well,
Did
when
he
you
enter a
go, my
plea?
understanding is when you go to law enforcement and you turn yourself in, there should be paperwork that's written. You write out your plea.
Yep. Even if there's not, that doesn't suddenly make me think he didn't do it. That's a procedural thing.
I'm
There
not
could be
saying
many reasons why there's
I
not the
understand
paperwork.
that, but
It
I
doesn't
mean,
make me
but
suspicious.
there's no.
And he's probably not going to enter a plea of guilty if the penalty is the death penalty. That would be stupid.
if it's a cut and dry case, it's going to be a conviction anyway, and it's going to happen anyway.
But and here's my third thing that is I have watched people do this with so many, like 100 events by now. I know what their brain does when they see like the slightest little niggle of something that doesn't match perfectly with the ideal way that they think it should have gone, and I'm so much the opposite of those type of people. So I've seen this enough with other events to be able to just sit back and let y'all do your thing without getting involved in it.
That's fine. I'm just challenging the official narrative because there's a lot of views of what's actually happening out there, and whatever evidence we
Do
do
you
have.
challenge that? So far, the official narrative is that there's a text message where he said he did it.
Is
And
Jeff
there was a
breaking
note
up for you,
ahead of time
RW?
saying he was gonna do it.
No, Leggy, that's you, man.
So do you challenge any of that? Do you think that he really didn't text saying he did it, or do you think that there really is not a note from him saying he was going to do it? Because those are more significant probably than anything else about the narrative so far.
Do I believe that
I
all
mean,
of that
what I know
was
from
him? I
all
can't
the
say beyond a reasonable doubt. But what I can tell you is that he didn't. There's no official paperwork. That's all I'm saying. Some people are approaching
But
this as if there is.
does that trump his own text message for you? Like there's
It,
the fact that there's not, which
yes,
I don't
yeah,
know if
if
there's
yes,
paperwork or
if
not.
he went to the
yes,
if he went to
because
the
there's no
police and he gave
guarantee
them
that
his
That's
plea
going
and
to
wrote it.
erase
messages
the
are gonna
fact
get
that
in.
he has a text message saying he did it. The fact that there's no
That's
paperwork at the
only
police
if it's
station is going
admissible,
to
though.
override his own text saying that he did it in your mind.
I think that when
I
he
mean,
shows
yeah,
up to the police in person, it
only if it's
overrides
admissible.
until it's proven in a
That's,
court of law. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be admissible. So if the
we're
judge
not,
goes,
well, see,
no,
you
I don't
switch
think it's
categories
admissible.
though. We're talking about the current narrative, not what's proven in a court of law, because we're not there yet. So you switch from
We are
what we
there. We
currently
are in
know, what
court.
the
He's
narrative
been
is
to
built
court.
around currently,
They're
to what
doing
may be proven in the future in a court of law. I'm only talking about the current facts that we have.
okay. And what I'm trying to say is, though, there's no guarantee that with that bullet not matching, right? There's no guarantee
It
that the
doesn't.
judge will let.
That fact is not that it didn't match. It's that it was inconclusive, which is common in
It's not.
ballistic studies.
It's not
The
really
bullet
that
is not
common.
always able to be conclusively match the gun because of the condition the bullet's in.
I'm just.
So don't walk around thinking that the fact is that it definitively does not match the gun. That is
All I
not
know
what the
is, Jeff,
story was.
and I don't know about RW, but I'm pretty sure I got more firearm experience than you do. Like handling them, firing them, shooting things, shooting targets. Like a bullet don't really break up unless like it's a close it's close, and then it has a hurt because by that distance, that bullet's lost a lot
Okay,
of
well,
distance.
this is from I did a search, and it says inconclusive results in firearm examinations are relatively common. So this is not an unusual thing, is what I'm saying. And when the story came out, many people stepped forward to say, "Yeah, this happens all the time.
Another
Don't
thing I'm
make too much
curious.
of it."
RW, do they know? Did they do a gun residue test on him, a GSR test?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
They
Because
probably did whatever the standard for investigations are. I don't know
I
why
mean
they would have
that's
skipped something
usually
that they normally
pretty
would do.
standard. A GSR test is usually pretty standard in that
So they
case.
probably did it.
Well, don't say they probably did, because sometimes when they think a case is pretty open and shut, they
Yeah, but
drop the ball
one like
sometimes.
this that's under this much scrutiny, especially if you said it's a standard part of the process, why would they skip it?
Well, because they think it's an open and shut
And
case.
again, we're going to find out all that. Eventually, we'll know for certain, beyond a doubt, whether they did one or not, because it will come out in the trial. That's
I
part of
know,
what the
but all
trials
I'm
are for.
saying is you have to have reasonable doubt, and all you got to do is convince one. And if somehow they can use that bullet, the fact that the bullet and that they don't have an actual confession to the police about it, right? I
Which we
feel
don't
like
know.
it's a
I'm sure.
Here,
very
I'm
hard.
sure at some point, if they need him to give an official confession, they'll get one. Like that's
No,
not
but
even
here's
a
the
concern.
caveat.
no,
Here's the
they can't do
caveat.
that now.
No official public lab report directly confirming the exact results of GSR testing on Robinson has been widely released in mainstream news as of the latest available information from today. Much of the detail comes from court filings, defense arguments, and secondary discussions. So it appears to be that there is a GSR testing, but we have to wait for that information in the hearing.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't make too much of it right now.
Which it sucks though. That they're not going to televise this one, like, because
The
it's a
defense
federal.
is trying to make it so it's private, but that has not been confirmed yet.
But I think it's a federal court, so usually
I don't
federal.
believe so. It's Utah.
Oh, they are doing it, but they're not doing it under in a federal court.
To my understanding, it's the state of Utah. That's why
Oh.
that's why the defense is trying to get behind closed doors.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, yeah. With now climate, maybe, but I mean, if your jury pool ain't tainted and don't know what the fuck's going on by now, they've been living under a rock for their fucking whole life or something. Like, I just don't see how you can get a jury that
Does it have to
doesn't
be
know
by
about
jury?
being
They
tainted
do
in
it
the
all
state
the
of
time.
Florida.
They get juries all the time for high profile cases.
Does it have to be a jury? Does capital punishment have to be by jury? I don't know that answer.
What?
We
I don't
yeah,
know.
like
Well, I
I
we
don't
mean,
know if it
no. I
varies
think
by state
you
or
could
what.
do a bench trial.
Like I
But in
could
this
sit
case,
here
I
and
wouldn't
fact
want to do a
check and
bench
Google all
trial.
this stuff. I
I
just
think
don't
I
want
would
to. I'm
want
going to
to
be
do a
doing
jury.
it all day long because every new sentence I'm going to be hitting the Google to either fact check something y'all are saying or Google for information on how something works.
as you all
Oh
have interest,
Lord!
you can move
Speaking of
wherever you want.
conspiratoids,
Say, come on, boy.
conspiratoid.
Hold on, I gotta try something.
Oh, it's not say. My
Hello,
bad.
you. I'm trying to stop using that word. I'm trying to give y'all like better faith, but
Why
y'all
you
make
call
it
me
very
with
hard.
computer on? I'm not with on.
Are you restreaming? Hang on. I gotta figure out a way to get this panel off. Hang on. Welcome, by the way.
I've never seen that before.
Nero Jack. Oh, he's an old timer.
No, I mean
I'm old and without it. That's what he said to me.
Did it hurt your feelings, or are you used to it?
I'm kind of turned on by it, to be honest with you.
Well,
What is your what is your new
shit,
channel? Why can't I find you?
It just no Jack. Good on no Jack.
I was watching the Jubilee, right? You know how they do the debates or whatever. Well,
You're not
I
coming
was
up.
watching the Jillian Michaels versus the Body Positive. Apparently, using the word fat is better than using the word overweight or obese.
What's the reasoning?
I use
I
fat
don't know.
all the
This is
time.
what all the fat people on the panel were saying. Like every one of all 20 of them were in agreement that calling someone fat is better than calling somebody overweight or a beast. I was
Maybe
like,
it's
are you
because the word
fucking
is
kidding me?
smaller.
I grew up calling with the if you call someone fat, that's rude and disrespectful.
Well,
Call
lardass
them
wasn't
heavy
too hot of
set
a
or
starter.
overweight.
Yeah, there's much worse words you could use.
But no. They fat. They rather
I
be
don't
called.
care. Nobody. They don't tell me. They don't control my language and tell me how to talk. If they don't like what I call fat people, then don't hang around me.
Well, I understand that, but I just get a kick out of it. I was watching that body, and it is crazy. Like how many people were arguing, tell you that you the shit they were arguing. They were arguing with Jillian Michaels, telling her that excess weight and
Um,
all that shit's not bad for you. And I'm just like, are you fucking serious? We all know that like at a certain point, if you have too much of a BMI and all that shit, that eventually that it takes a toll on your system, your cardiovascular system, all that shit, you know?
I'm about to make myself probably look really stupid to a lot of you,
Sweet.
but I don't know who Jillian Michaels is.
She's kind of
Who
like
is she?
Jane Fonda, but not at all.
She's like an actress.
I
No,
don't know.
well,
I just
no,
talked out of my ass. I don't.
she of our time, of like the 2000s. Think of her as like the Suzanne Summers or
That sounds like an actress.
or
She was
Where
just
was
like
no
a
she at?
hot.
no
She was
the
just like a
Thigh
hot
Master. Like
presenter on
remember the
TV,
Thigh
basically.
Master?
A hot present like Vanna White.
Think of or a what the
Like on
fuck's the
E,
dude that
like
did
on
the
That's
E
that
News,
that explains why I don't know her. If all she
Ron
like
does
on
is
Simmons?
E.
present
Not
on
Ron
TV, I
Simmons.
don't watch TV.
Do you
Shit.
remember
What the
E?
fuck's his name?
Do you remember E Entertainment
Guy that
News?
worked out.
Yeah,
Like
E.
The
that,
I
curly
remember
hair.
E.
Like Spanish weather ladies.
basically. Yeah,
The fuck's his name?
Nice.
What the hell was his
Okay.
name?
she's pretty. She's
God
pretty good
damn it!
looking. I think she's like 50 something now, something like that.
Oh, okay.
You must know who I'm talking about. He just
I
died
don't,
not
but I
that.
don't feel as bad about it now. She sounds pretty obscure.
Who? Jillian Michaels? No, she's the
Yeah.
host of like the biggest
I
weed
get her.
show.
I'm thinking of Ann Jillian in my head.
I was gonna say.
Yes, you're right. It is harder. Good thing I don't get called bonehead often.
Now you should just get fat so that people can call you a fat retarded bone. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Half retarded. It's hard to defend against retard, and it's hard to defend against bonehead with the antlers.
One of the
But
richest people in
fat,
the
Yeah,
I think
country.
he
I still
says
think I have.
gets it. What I was trying to get at about with the bullet about like it does bring up reasonable could bring up
Well,
reasonable doubt.
here, Nero, just jump in with this because I know you're going to take it to places that beyond what any of the three of us could take it to.
Take it to Funky
So
Town,
we might
bro.
as well get all the
All right,
Charlie Kirk stuff.
what's
No,
the
I
over
probably
with.
could take it just as far as him.
what's the premise?
Some
What's the premise
conspiracy
again?
ass shit.
The Charlie Kirk narrative.
Charlie Kirk. What's your
Oh,
conspiracy?
what's the latest? Give me the latest, and I'll give you a. I'll give you. I'll
We
give it
don't
to you.
watch it. I'm trying to figure out the latest. As far as I'm concerned, the guy there was a text saying he did it, and there was a note ahead of time saying he was about to do it. So he wrote a note saying, I'm about to do this thing. And after the thing was done, he sent a text saying, hey, I did the thing. So that's enough for me. I know you think
I
it's the
mean,
Jays.
I could. Oh, actually, I don't think it's the Jays directly.
But
I
that's
think that
only
that's
it. Once,
misdirection.
as I said, that's only if they allow that in.
I can take it really far for you right now if you want to really do it. You want to do it? I'll do it.
Let's dive
You
in.
started with
Come
the
on.
Jews,
I
man.
was trying to
This is that.
avoid it, but
Well,
Oh shit! I
keep
can't
going.
hear him. Hold on, I gotta leave and come back because I can't hear him. If
all
Nero
right,
Jack's talking, I can't hear him.
all right, all right. I'll
oh,
be really
okay.
quick. I'll wait till he comes back. But
Yeah,
okay,
Well, actually,
so
yeah, drag it out because he's going to come back. Give us
okay,
a little
so
some
teaser.
hot issue.
okay, I'll do it for you right now. Okay, I need you to do me a favor. Okay, so we're gonna go to Wikipedia. I want you just to Google Vivint, Vivint, Vivint.
Vivint, Vivint. Okay.
Okay, so
Private smart home services.
correct. Go to their
That's the
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia article.
Yep.
Provo, Utah.
Provo, Utah. Got it. Okay, now where did this thing happen at?
You know, I don't even know. Was it in Provo, Utah? We need Provo on here. Where's Provo?
It happened in Utah. So this is my conspiracy theory. I'm going to lay it out for you. Okay, you're getting the
right.
exclusive thing. Okay, so Vivint is based out of Utah. When after this happened, there was like these undercover cops that had badges on, and then somebody came up and started filming them. They hid their badges. One of them had a Vivint shirt on.
Oh.
So, anyways, long story short, so look up what do they do? What are they known for? Just it's
Let's
really
see.
brief.
It's the smart home. They manufacture smart home and home security products, including cameras, locks, safety sensors, thermostats, and lighting, along with associated monitoring and installation services.
Okay, now go down until you see this word NRG. So they got bought out by a company called NRG. Just look up that part of it.
It's a subsidiary of NRG Energy, which acquired Vivint in 2022 for $2.8 billion.
Okay, now click on NRG.
Is this how the Jays are getting the people through their smart homes?
All right, now you're gonna see. Check this out. Watch this. Click on NRG.
NRG is Houston based.
Correct. Click on them.
Click on NRG.
Yep.
Okay. They have a little rainbow logo. I'm starting
Uh-oh.
to see it now.
It's the gays and the
I'm just waiting
Their
for the big
logo.
black
It's
cock
not
to
the
show up on the
J's,
screen.
it's G's.
All right, there you go. Okay, now go down to the leader of that company. He should have his name on the company. So this company is huge. This company is like a major
Larry
energy
Coben,
supplier.
president and CEO.
Yep. Now go click on him.
Okay, Larry Coben.
Okay.
Why
Now
does
just read a little bit about him so we get a gist of like who he is.
Is he? Do I have to guess his religion?
It should say it on there. Actually, I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's look at Mr. Larry
I don't
Lawrence
think-
S. Coben. He's an
I don't-
archaeologist.
Yep. Exactly.
He founded the Escala Initiative and the Sustainable Preservation Initiative. He's the chairman and president and CEO of NRG Energy. He's a consulting scholar and archaeologist at the University of Pennsylvania Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology. I don't know what this Escala Initiative is. This is a big article. Do you want me to focus on anything specifically?
Just see.
Is he like Indiana Jones?
He basically is. Go down and see where he talks about his archaeological work.
Are you willing to just make the
okay.
claim instead of the rabbit hole dig?
Well, I want to see what you guys think of who this guy is, because this guy is a major player on the energy market.
At least let's get an image of him. It's this guy. He kind of looks look at the nose.
I think he's Mormon, but I might be wrong.
Ooh, Utah.
Yep. Well, so NRG. Let me just double check.
And he's a look. This Escala initiative is focused on helping women entrepreneurs in developing countries build a better future for themselves.
Do you think he wears magical underwear?
Jewish feminist, supported by this white guy. They're using the white guy's money to enact their agenda and controlling people through their smart homes and cameras and security devices. Am I close?
Jeff, why is there two screens? Why can I see us twice?
Well, NeuroJack is restreaming and he does the vertical and the normal, so maybe that's why.
Oh, okay. I guess I've just never seen it when it's been restreamed like that. I guess.
Yeah, it's my first.
Oh, hey, Moose. Yeah, you're right. This definitely is your day. You're the supreme trickster. Oh,
is it possible to like make a claim or move along the
your
process?
trolling powers are wearing off.
I just want to hear the claim.
Maybe they're onto the. You see, you need to be more creative than pizzas. I bet everybody tries that on April 1st. Do like a gorilla stripogram or something.
I was shit. I left because I was pretty into what NeuroJack was saying.
He hasn't
still
said
here
yet.
No, it's the gay. I think it's the gay feminists would be the lesbians. So the Jewish lesbians are controlling people through their smart home technology, like the cameras and security monitoring devices, and I guess the appliances too. And they're influencing people to do assassinations. Is that it? And Charlie Kirk was one of their gullible, poor, innocent victims. How close am I? I feel like I'm cracking it.
Okay, well, okay, so let me read a little bit of this to you. So this guy is a part of the Milken Institute as well. The Milken Institute, their mission is to increase global prosperity by advancing collaborative solutions to widen access to capital, create jobs, and improve health.
That sounds like
But
a good thing. I want some of the capital.
well, the person who started it was the pioneer of junk bonds, and he went to prison for securities fraud, essentially.
Whoa.
Um, yeah,
You
and
think Charlie Kirk was onto them and about to expose them? I mean,
well, it
Charlie Robinson,
also
they had to set him up.
well, check this out. So part of what he does with his Scala that women entrepreneurs, um, it's involved in textiles, food, and tourism. It represents
Slave labor, sweatshops.
Peru, Mexico, Tanzania, and Guatemala. It has been suggested by the Milken Institute as an optimal solution to preserve and develop Israel's cultural heritage. Um, so basically, they're using like sweatshops in South America to preserve Israel's culture. So yeah.
Which is
Can you
weird. Why
tie
is
him
that?
into
To
the
make
Charlie
little
Kirk
hats, I
situation?
guess.
Well, and then so he's basically, so why is an archaeologist in charge of like one of the biggest energy companies in the world? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of
Yeah, do we know why? And what does this have to do with Tyler Robinson? Where does he fit into all this?
well,
Did he have a
again,
smart home?
what's weird is that this guy is I think from what I read, I can't find it right now, but this guy is like an archaeologist trying to prove that like Mormonism is true through archaeology
All right, so this is
or
just
something like
like
that.
this is like in the weeds. I'm
So
trying to like understand what the connection is to
let me see if
Charlie
he's
Kirk.
hold
Well,
on.
welcome to my world. Y'all enjoy for a while.
Okay, he was born into a Jewish family in New Jersey.
Don't they have the
Um,
bones, the angel bones, somewhere in like from the Joseph Smith and in his backyard? The giant angels or something.
something like that. NRG. Well, the Mormons and the Jews work very closely. They're very closely aligned with each other. So
I did not know that. Like
yeah,
they're
allegedly.
oh, I did not know. They're like thousands and thousands of years apart historically.
Well, that's what you would think, but
Does the
allegedly
dot connect? I'm
they're
challenging
kind
the
of like
dots
kissing
here. So,
cousins.
like,
Unless were there ancient Mormons that we don't know about and they just seem like a new religion.
perhaps seems like it. Oh, you know what? I want to continue more of this, but I have to take this phone call, so I will come and see you guys later. But I'm happy to see what you guys think. I want to see what you guys think about my conspiracy that NRG and Vivint.
there's no conspiracy. You just listed some dude that has the company.
Yeah, what's the conspiracy part? I thought it involved Charlie Kirk and Tyler Robinson and the bullet. But yeah, definitely come back when even Leggy's shaking his head. Oh God, Nero Jack, you're my greatest weapon.
Dude, Jeff, you set that up like we were about to get some bombs dropped.
I didn't know he just stopped by. I didn't set that up.
No, I mean you said like it was he had the juice.
Oh well, I thought he did. He usually does have a lot of juice.
Well,
He had a
shit,
phone
I
call.
can go more.
I'm sure there's way more where that came from. We're only just getting started.
No, I don't want to. I don't
if
want
you
Now we're in
wanna-
Mormon archaeology.
I want the dots to come inwards, not to go
I
outward
mean,
from nowhere.
if
I do
you
too.
want to go, 100%, the motherfucker gave the signal. Whenever he says the guy gave the signal for a sniper, he 100% gave the signal for the sniper. Now, my question is,
Wait, what are you talking about?
did they
Are we
notice the
back
guy
on the
up
Charlie
there,
Kirk
and
thing?
that was their way of
Yeah, he's
communicating?
talking
Hey,
about a theory.
sniper up on the roof?
I don't know
Like, did
anything.
they see it and then it
Hang
was
on,
too late?
you're going too
Or
fast. I'm
did they
lost.
really
I'm
have
lost.
something to
I
do
don't
with
know
it?
anything about the
But
sniper and the
there's no
signal
ands
and
and
any of
buts
that.
about it. The sign that the man gave 100% was the sign for sniper.
Okay,
I
100%.
don't.
so let
I'm going to
me
get some
help you
coffee.
out. Okay, go
Oh,
ahead.
he dropped down. Now I can't hear nobody. God damn it. I hate StreamYard.
All right, so basically,
It's
one of the
your
theories
iPhone.
is that someone in the crowd made a hand signal exactly when the assassination happened. And there's two branching theories on this hand signal. One is that the shot was fired, and the other is that his mic exploded and killed him.
Wait, Charlie Kirk's mic exploded, and it wasn't
Yes.
really a gunshot, but there's somehow a bullet that doesn't match a gun.
There's somehow a bullet, yes,
and a gun, but
and a gun.
Okay, well that seems easy to rule out with just a simple autopsy.
It should, yes.
Okay, and then what's the hand signal part? That there was actually a sniper.
There's
and it
video of a
wasn't
guy
Tyler
in a crowd.
Robinson?
There's a video of a guy in a crowd that moves his
Like-
hand in a way at the timing to make it look
In a
as if it
way.
was a command.
Like what?
I can bring up the video if you want.
Yeah,
I'd have to find it.
All right, I'm gonna go grab some coffee real quick.
All right, I'll do your
be
dig.
right back.
I got you, bro. Hello, chat. I'm just in the background. Feel free to say cool stuff. Let's see if X has it right off the bat. Looks like the spotters gave the signal to shoot. As far as I understand, they waited for the right moment to make a political point. They waited for Charlie talks about gun violence. Come on. Now, the real conspiracy theorists would already have this in a folder somewhere they could bring up right away. And I don't want to bring up a video that shows the killing because that is not fun to watch for me. Well, we're switching to YouTube. Hello, other stream that I can't see the chat on.
All righty. I think this is an April Fool on me. I think I'm the one being pranked here. Let's go to the
No, you're
one
not being
channel of
pranked.
the one guy with enough critical thinking to usually not fall for conspiracy theories and overload him with conspiracy facts. Good job, guys. You
I
almost
mean, it's
got
not a conspiracy fact, though. Like, the guy legit did give the signal. But my question is whether or not it was the signal that he seen the Robinson fella on the
what
roof.
guy? He mentioned a sniper, like that's just known fact. You brought in a whole second person.
What do you mean? Like the one of
Did
Charlie.
you
Charlie
say
Kirk's
something about a
two security
sniper?
guards, right? They were doing hand signals, right, to each other. That's how security, armed security, military shit like that. Hand signals is how people communicate, right? What the guy did was very much the sign for the sniper when he did it, right? But my question
What
is,
sniper? That's what I'm saying. You're casually throwing in a sniper that never entered the story until just now.
what do you mean? So you're telling me
least not
Charlie
on
Kirk
today's
didn't get
show.
shot? So did Charlie Kirk get shot or not?
Are you talking about Tyler Robinson? Is that who you're calling the
He was
sniper?
that would have been classified as a sniper because he had a rifle with a scope
Just
on it. He
say
got
Tyler
sniped.
Robinson. That'll be a lot less confusing. I don't really think of him as a
Okay,
sniper.
but what my point is, the guy gave the signal for sniper. He gave the military hand signal for sniper. Like, there's no question about it. This is how this whole conspiracy theory started because his two guys, security guards, were communicating, right?
There's no question. That doesn't mean that you're not the final authority on what that
What do you
hand signal
mean?
was.
But that's Izzo. From my training and for what I
So you
know,
don't
that
think
is
Tyler Robinson would have shot him if the guy had not given us? All he did was tap his
no,
hat.
no, no, no,
That's
no,
all
no.
he
I didn't
does
say
is
no.
touches, and then it looks like he picks his nose. That's it. You're making a lot of a little tap, like a little tut. He's like adjusted his brim or something.
That's not what I'm saying, Jeff. See, you taking what you're only listening to half the words that I'm saying. You're not listening to what
That's
I'm
the
saying.
video that I just got sent as the
What I'm
signal.
trying to say is that Charlie Kirk's security guards, right? They're trying to say that they're the ones that gave the order to shot. I don't think that's the case. I do think they were communicating. I think they see Tyler Robinson on the roof. The guy gave the signal for sniper that, hey, there's a possible sniper up there, right? I think that's what it was. The hand signal was to send somebody to go check out fucking Tyler because he had been spotted at that moment. Before they could get somebody up there, boom, the shot was taken off. The fucking guy took off running, ran down across the building, jumped down, ran into the woods, and wherever the fuck he ran from there. Like, I'm
Do
not
you think that
saying
guy was
that
Tyler Robinson?
but that's how the conspiracy theory got started, is because of the security given the signs that they gave. That is what a lot of people are using as their main
Yeah, that's not
evidence.
very much. That it
There's
does.
three
What I'm
different.
learning about people that like think in conspiracies is it doesn't take much. It takes a single grain of sand to get their brain off of the main track into some other track. It doesn't take much at all. Just a little puff
That's a
of oil.
blanket statement and unfair. Some people can take a single grain of sand and go crazy with it. Others are seeing beach of sand and they're trying to understand what all these different things are and how they match up.
But the stuff Leggy just and it's if you had my experience watching enough conspiracy theories on here for as many years as I've had, it's less unfair than it may sound to you
I
right
mean,
now.
Jeff, I'm a pretty smart individual.
But I'm
I
going
take,
off of just all the stuff Leggy has brought up since he's on the stream. Almost all of that seems like grains of sand to me.
but okay, it may be individual pieces, but if you put it all together, it paints a bigger
It still
picture.
doesn't
But
amount
once
to
again, you're
much.
acting like I'm saying this is what happened, and you're not listening to what I'm saying, though. Like, I'm not saying that, I'm not up here saying there's some big conspiracy you need to understand. Like, what I'm trying to say is, with the way I understand the court of law to work, and the way that people are saying shit, right, with this conspiracy, okay? The biggest thing is all these conspiracy theorists out there that saying no, without a shadow of doubt, other people had something to do with it. Now what they're coming back and saying that they can't match the bullet in any shape or form to the gun. Like they can't even match the fucking
It's an
caliber of the bullet
inconclusive.
to the
That's
gun,
it. People are making way more of that word, and they're turning
right?
into a bunch of things that it's not saying. But I'm confused because it sounded like you were coming up here saying that there was a conspiracy. So
There is a conspiracy, but I don't. But doesn't mean I believe it. There is a conspiracy theory out there, but I
Even
didn't
his
create it.
I'm
even his
aware there's conspiracies. It sounded like you were part of the people that because you're up here defending it and trying to explain it to me. So I took it as you
I'm
also
not.
believe it.
I'm
It
telling
was
you the
never clear
case
to
so
me
you
at any
don't.
point that you also don't buy into it.
I think there's a lot of weird shit surrounding it. I will say that. Ultimately, I do think that Tyler Robinson is the one that pulled the trigger. All right, but I think by by the time this is all and over, you're gonna have another JFK type conspiracy. You get what I'm saying?
already
And
have that.
I
honestly,
don't
to
even think
me,
JFK is a conspiracy.
and RW, I don't
That's
know
what I'm
how much
saying. You're
experience
always
you
going to
have with
have that with
firearms,
certain
but
people.
to me,
They're
when I
never
hear
going to
that
accept.
video and hear the shot go off, though it doesn't sound like a high pilot rifle to me. It just doesn't. It just doesn't seem to have that big
I can't.
boom
That's
to
hard
it.
to judge based on microphones and angles and all of
That
that.
is true.
It's
Fair
my
enough.
bigger issue is the lone wolf aspect. Like, yes, it's possible for him to have done all these things by himself. It's possible for him to have taken that shot at 200 yards with the scope 30-06. That's not advanced shooting. That's middle grounds. But I want to find out through this process what information they're going to bring to the foreground, and with beyond a reasonable doubt, prove to me that he was a lone actor, that it was him. That's what I need to see, and how they come to those conclusions with the evidence that I hopefully will get to see also.
I mean, it is funny that the conversation at that moment had switched to not only gun violence but trannies on top of it.
Oh, because
Like,
he had some trans girlfriend or boyfriend.
and
Was-
what I'm trying to get at though, it's just funny that it was when it come to that speech about gun violence, and the last thing out of Charlie, I think the last words out of his mouth was gun violence, wasn't it? Those were the last words he spoke on mic. Was gun violence. Set the mic down. Boom.
Oh,
I
you
think
mean
that's how
Charlie
it went.
Kirk?
Yeah,
Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
I'm
So
pretty sure
like,
the conversation was about transsexual or transgenders and gun violence in the same
yeah.
grouped phrasing, and that's when he was taken out by an
So if
individual that's part
anything,
of
I
that
feel
world.
like that guy that was up on the podium, maybe you should look into him a tad bit more. Just saying. But I don't think they did. That's just my opinion. I feel like,
I'm okay just letting the experts look into all of this for me.
As
but
long
the
as they
point
show us
is
the
though,
information so we can see it
you
for
say an
ourselves.
expert, but
Well,
all an
they
expert
usually show
is
you
somebody
what they're
that
able to show.
gathers information and and disseminates it across it. They look for patterns and shit. Like, it doesn't mean you don't have to be a fucking cop in order to be able to look at shit and know that shit doesn't fucking smell right,
Yeah,
doesn't
but
look
what the
right
cops
on
are
the
able to look
surface.
at is way more data than you're able to access from behind your computer, just sitting at your house in your chair. So you're getting it like remote and third hand. They're looking at it directly. Plus, they have all kind of training and technology they can use to look at it in a way that you can't. And they have other people that they can coordinate and collaborate with to examine it.
We have to
So
wait
that
till
carries
April
a lot more
17th.
weight with me than just random people on the
I'm
internet
wary though,
watching a
because
YouTube
you
video.
feel like from my conversation or in any case I've ever talked to you about, you always feel like it's always just cut and dry. Like, you don't ever feel like there's any, like, you always just kind of want to run with whatever the government's narrative is for shit when it comes to a court case. I've found, like,
Well, this is
you're
not
one of
really
these people. If the
you
state says
consider
this is what
cops the
happened,
government, like
100% you believe it.
okay. I have several things to say already, but the two things that I mentioned the most that are carrying the most weight with me is Tyler Robinson, the note that he himself left, and his text message. Is either of that the government to you?
But the government's the one telling you that the ones that found it.
Or reporters or journalists, or like you think it's the
And
government? Do you believe that this text message exists and that this note exists, or is the government making it? I'm not getting it from the government. I'm
I mean,
getting
but
it from what's
what I'm
been
trying to say
reported
is they're the ones
about
telling
Tyler
the media.
Robinson himself. So maybe the reporters are lying about a note and
See,
a
you were
text.
just giving me hell for going on the internet and saying shit I hear on the internet. You're doing the
I just
same,
don't
and
like
the
being
media.
accused of
You're
something
doing the
that I'm
same
not
thing.
doing. And
But you're
you
doing the
accuse
same
me of
thing though,
like
Jeff. You're
swallowing
taking what
every
you're
government
hearing.
narrative, and that's not even the issue here.
Me, I'm trying to debate the shit and put probable cause into like, I mean, not probable cause, but
I know, but
doubt.
you said every
Now
conversation we've ever
you
had.
are acting like things are 100% cut and dry. Like, there's no
No,
wiggle room.
I said over and over, I am willing to wait and let the process play out. But for now, Tyler Robinson's note and text message are enough for me to leave it
Which
sitting there, like the
which
narrative to
though
rest
that
there.
only comes in if the
That's
judge
not
allows it to
government
come
or
in though. If the judge doesn't allow it to come in for evidence after a what is it, a 407 or whatever.
You're Leggy, you're talking about the future. Jeff is saying right now in his mind.
I'm not even in the you're accusing me of a bunch of stuff that I never said and I'm not guilty of. I never said I'm locked in to this one narrative. I'm never going to change it. And it's not even from the government. You make it seem like I swallow whatever the government says every time, and that's the final word on everything, and that's just not true. I have a whole channel of me proving that that's not true. And every conversation we have, that has not been the case. Unless you count science as the government too, because we've had scientific debates that had nothing to do with the government, where I've more or less adopted the general scientific consensus, but that's not me taking the side of the government.
I want to put in here that there is no publicly set date yet for Tyler Robinson to officially enter his plea of guilty or not guilty. It's set for May. The defense has indicated they do not intend to waive that plea hearing. So we basically have to wait till April 17 for them to come to the next decision on the timeline for the preliminary hearing and the plea date. So we have, hopefully by the middle of this month, progression, but it's also very possible that we're going to be pushed 6 months out because the defense is asking for more time. That's where we're at. So we have to wait for new information.
The
Basically,
plea
until then.
is going to be pushed 6 months out, or they're still going to do that in April?
That's just the preliminary 6 months out. So if that's pushed 6 months out, it's then 6 months out that we get to hear when the date is for the plea. Or
so you're saying whatever this April 17th thing is what may get pushed 6 months out?
That's what it sounds like. It's a little hard to understand what the summary is telling me, but hopefully by the middle of this month, we'll actually have more information from official sources on what's happening. I'm not expecting any more bullet preliminary data, blah, 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 or anything to happen between now and then. I'm definitely paying attention. This is a very interesting case to me, and I really look forward to it being an open public hearing so that this will be more interesting to me than the Amber Turd hearing by far.
Who?
Amber Heard. Johnny Depp.
Oh, from like a few years ago?
Yeah, that was more like
I
domestic.
watched part of it just because some Twitter friends were involved in it, and they were doing a Zoom on it. So
for me, it was fascinating just to watch court. Like, it was interesting to see lawyers and judges and jury and the witnesses and everything. So, but that was on like a Hollywood domestic bullshit drama thing. This will be on an assassination. Like, way higher caliber.
We went through this. There's several streams where we went through this exact same thing after Trump's assassination attempt. In fact, one of them blew up so big it pretty much split the community in half, and we never really recovered. It got so contentious, and I got accused then of blindly trusting the government too. So that's a narrative that people tend to throw at me, but it's not based on anything that you're seeing off of these streams or the actual conversations. So I don't know where they get that impression from.
Sorry.
In fact, you can run those transcripts through the AI and ask it, is Jeff blindly trusting the government in these conversations? It's probably going to tell you no.
I'm not going to run transcripts, but I will ask you here now, for the Butler assassination attempt, the ability for that individual to get on the roof and everything.
The one in fight
in Butler, PA. Yeah. So do you in your worldview and your understanding, do you believe that individual was able to get up there and do all that and take the shot all lone wolf?
Yeah, it seemed like he could. Is that part of the resistance?
One, yeah.
People have a hard time believing in lone wolves because lone wolf shootings happen all the time.
Well, it more so the ability for that individual to get there and do that with literal sniper Overwatch eyes on.
Right. It seemed like they were really bad at their job, because there was even a part in the video where they like saw him on the building, or somebody was trying to point to him on the building, and the cops looked very confused and not really like going into action.
We don't get to see a court case on that one, but when it comes to doubt, I have extreme doubt. So I'm not going to go into the conspiracy theory aspect.
Do you believe he made it onto the roof? Because it looked like he was on the roof.
Oh, absolutely. I believe that he made it onto the roof and he took shots, but his ability to do so, if it's true that it's pure negligence on part of Secret Service, that's even worse.
That's what it looked like to me. And not even Secret Service, but the local cops were around. It looked like the local cops were around the building, and they weren't even doing anything.
If I was a president, I'd have my own Secret Service at that point, because it's like, y'all don't know how to do shit.
Listen to this, RW. So up here in Maine, you want to talk about government and shit and how fucked up it is. All right, so our Republican leader, right? So they're the minority in the House right now. So the leader of the Republican Party in Maine here, and for the House of Representatives, Billy Bob Falkenham. He's a very beloved member of the community. He's done some good things for the state and for the fishermen. So he took a 14-year-old on a boat with him a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
turn around, fucking, some fucking guy called the fucking Department of Labor, right? Seen the young boy on the boat, called Department of Labor. Department of Labor turned around and has levied all thousands of dollars worth of fines against Billy. By the way, Billy Bob also announced his run for Senate against who was it against? Was it against Janet Mills, possibly? So, like, when he announced that, it was kind of a big deal, you know. You know what I mean? Like, he don't really like Janet Mills. Janet Mills. So it's kind of like a way they've weaponized the government against Billy Bob because he's so outspoken against our government. Because you never hear about that in farming or in the fishing industry about that. You know what I
Are
mean?
you
It's just so
saying, I don't
stupid.
understand what you're saying though. You're saying he was thrown under the bus. It was fabricated. It did happen, and he was thrown under
Okay,
the bus. It didn't.
so
What are you
Billy,
saying?
you have to look it up to really read it to understand what I'm saying. All right, so Billy Bob, he got in trouble for taking a 14-year-old on the boat.
So this is an
Essentially,
actual event. This happened.
yeah, like this actually just happened.
Okay.
It's
What
all
what
over the
was the
news.
trouble? What was the charge?
Uh, having a minor in hazardous working conditions on a boat.
It
Okay.
was
Classified
a
as a
work boat,
hazardous
like a
condition.
fishing boat for
Yeah,
work.
like a lobster boat, like what I work on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And you're
I'm
not
dead
supposed
serious.
to
Like,
have. Would you take a 14-year-old with you lobstering?
dude, we take my captain's son. He fucking goes with us all the time. He's not even close to 14.
Well, what's the problem? Is there a law against that?
No, that's the point. Like, there's 8 to 10-year-olds that have their fucking lobster licenses now.
Okay. So you're saying it's lawfare.
No, he's
What's that?
saying it's not.
You're saying it's lawfare. I mean, they wouldn't
Oh,
be able to go after it if they couldn't spin some narrative of a law to go after him for it.
Well,
But the
they
fact
did
that they're
labor
doing it,
laws. They've used child labor laws against him
but
okay,
why
so
doesn't your
that's the
boss get in
lawfare.
trouble for child labor if he
because
takes
it's
his kid?
unheard of. No, because it's a way of life. It's a heritage thing. People start on a boat at a young age, right? A lot of them go to get their student license because you have to have, I think, you have to have so many hours before you can get your actual lobster license, like so you can go on your own. So a lot of people start it when they're young and like junior high, like younger elementary to junior high, and then that way there during high school that's what they do in the summertime to earn money and shit. Like me, I was digging clams and worms from the time I was 8 years old to fucking net. Well, I mean, I had some time off, but I was 8 years old the first time I ever went on the flats.
So it's outside
I'm
the
looking
scope of the
into it
law.
now. It said apparently it is against state law for 14-year-olds to work on lobster boats, though.
No,
Who's
it's
to say?
not.
So
Who's
it
to
might
say
be a
he's even
tradition,
working?
but it's not
It's
a
not
legal
against the law
tradition.
when they issue the lobster license to a 14-year-old. It's not against the law.
Was the individual even working?
Yeah, but
Okay.
like working,
Yeah,
like
it
he was
does.
baiting pockets, banding lobsters, like not picking, like you know what I mean, like not doing no heavy duty fucking
And
work. Not
also, if a minor does work, they're supposed to log the hours that they worked, and the guy didn't do that
okay,
either. He
but
didn't
then
log
there's
any hours.
yes, if they work a normal job, but then there's exceptions, right? There's exceptions to farming and aquaculture. There's the
But then
exceptions to them.
why were they allowed to fine him if there's these exceptions? That should be on the books as well.
That's the
That
point.
that
He's
that would
fighting
be the
it.
lawfare challenge.
Yeah, he's fighting it. Yeah, because
Oh,
there's
okay. So
an
it's not
exception
resolved yet.
to it.
He's
Like
still
a
fighting it.
normal 14-year-old can't go to fucking work. No, like they can't go get a job at fucking Walmart or a convenience store unless it's like you know what I mean. Like no, they can't do that per se unless they have a worker's permit. But to work on a boat or to dig clams, do shit like that, there's and or farm work, there's what's called exemptions for them. So, like, if you actually look into it, nobody in the history of lobster fishing has ever got charged with this, ever.
But
And
are
they're
the exemptions automatic, or you have to apply
no,
for
they're
them? Have
automatic.
them granted.
They're
Did the
automatic.
kid have whatever he was supposed to have, like the
What do you
paper?
mean? It's an automatic exemption because
Oh, it
it
is
doesn't.
automatic.
Yeah, fishing
Because
farming.
what the article I'm reading says, state law, like working on a lobster boat, has been
What?
deemed
Okay, what
dangerous
article
for a
are you
minor.
reading? What
It's
article are
dangerous
you
for
reading?
adults.
It's from I don't know, WMTW8 ABC, Maine,
Yeah,
Augusta,
yeah.
Maine.
State of Maine definitely doesn't have a law against it on the boat. Like that's bullshit. If that's the case, every fucking
Well, then this is they're reporting
there's
false
many.
information.
Let's just put it this way: they need to do a whole big overhaul if that's the case, because there's many, and the state of Maine needs to take away the licenses from all these kids then, because
Is
there's
it
many
is it
kids.
unionized?
Yeah, actually, there is a lobster
Then
union.
there's no
Yeah.
way they're going to overhaul it.
I know they're not. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a way of life. It's a tradition. Like it's the way it's been for hundreds of years.
Where are they with the court process? Are they just starting? Is he just starting to fight this in court, or do you know how far along it
Yeah.
is? Or
Here I'll put the here I'll share something to you. Hold on.
I'm going to go in a few
It
minutes.
says they have
Back out.
safety regulations in place that they enforce because of the danger. It doesn't say they're forbidden. It just says they have to follow these safety regulations. I'm trying to see what they are.
I mean, catching baskets and lines is definitely dangerous even for adults. If you're not paying attention, you
Yeah,
can
it
get
says it
dragged
has a
over.
40-time fatality rate.
Yeah.
They're prohibited from working in hazardous conditions, which means certain specific activities on the boat.
Where
And they
were
have
those
to
laws?
complete a safety
Yeah,
education
but
course.
that still don't apply though, because hazard is as soon as you step on a boat, it's classified as a hazard. Like
Well, no, according to this law, this whatever these regulations, there's
I
specific
mean, there's only
activities
three
on the
jobs on a
boat
boat.
that
You
are
drive the
considered more
boat,
dangerous
you
than just
haul a
being on the
trap,
boat.
you bait a trap, you you got the captain that runs the boat. You gaff a buoy, you haul it in. Like I,
The kid
if
would
you're
just
not
be baiting the
Telling
trap,
you
right? The only job the kid
search.
would be doing would be cleaning the deck and baiting the trap, right?
pretty much, yeah. Like he wasn't doing anything.
So I mean, but that's besides the point. If I can see why there is a court case that's being pushed back on, because this does sound like lawfare just from the general aspect of it.
There, you open that up, and that
Oh, Facebook.
explains
Fucking
exactly where it come from, where the complaint come from, and everything. And that come right from Billy Bob himself. And he put it, and he ain't gonna lie, like about shit like that. You know what I mean? He's an honest individual. I don't think you would find one person that in this area that would be like, he's a liar, he's not trustworthy, like he's not a good man. Like
So can you
Billy Bob,
summarize?
I would trust Billy Bob with almost anything he said he was going to try to do. 100%.
Chris Berry, what does he have to gain from the lawfare?
Well, I mean, I would say from the article, I would just say it's a political, and he's, if you read it, he has attacked other people. Like this isn't the first time this guy's attacked Republican people and tried to like get him in trouble per se.
So he has something to gain in Augusta in some way, shape, or form, but
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
really above the
Because he,
table.
if you look at it, he's this co-founder that he has is some big wig, like with some type of big organization and shit. So like
And
it kind of all ties
what
in
was
together.
Bob Folkengham's biggest threat to his current way of life? What was
What's that?
What was Billy Bob's threat against him? Like what was he advocating for that seemed to be the problem in your
I
view?
mean, so right now, Janet Mills, right? So we had some ballots, 250 ballots that showed up in an Amazon box, right?
hmm
And the state of Maine kind of pushed it to the side and said it's not alarming that these ballots, these absent 250 absentee ballots wound up in an Amazon box. Oh, that's not a big. They kind of, and Billy Bob was asking questions like, why? What are we gonna do about this? How can we ensure fair things? Like, and he has done a lot of bipartisan, like you know both Republican and like he's not
You're
one of
you're
these
sa- you're
people that will he'll
you're
do if
saying
it's good for the people, he'll do it.
you're
Like he's one
saying
of
he
them.
was challenging the status quo, and that was the irritant.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's challenging the governor and our Secretary of State. Essentially, is what he's doing.
In a nutshell, there's an individual that was challenging the governmental status quo, and they are using lawfare against him to take care of him or cause hardship in his life. That's the nutshell.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this guy, right? So the guy didn't post anything in a blog, right? This Barry fella didn't post anything in a blog until Billy Bob announced that he was running for the open Senate seat, right? So when he said he was going to run for as the Republican Party on the ticket for the Senate, that's when the guy ran the expose in the blog or whatever the fuck the article the guy ran. That's when the guy ran it after Billy had announced his candidacy, right? So,
I get it.
which is a direct challenge to Janet Mills. So, and this state does not need Janet Mills in Washington D.C. I can tell you that much right now, because Donald Trump don't like Janet Mills, so it's not going to work out.
I guess keep us posted. I got to back out though. I stayed a little bit longer than I was planning to, but I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in a few hours if you're back for the tabletop session.
Yeah, for 5 p.m. Eastern. I
What
mean,
are we doing?
8 p.m. Eastern,
No, yeah,
5 p.m.
8
Pacific.
Eastern, yeah. See you guys.
Yeah, this is way more interesting to me than Charlie
Oh,
Kirk.
hold on. I got to log out and come back. Hold on, I think.
Okay. Lord, we got another one. Hang on. You know about Maine lobster fishing?
Oh, hold on. I got to
for
relog
minors.
in. Shows here.
Fucking Leggy. What's up, Leggy?
Oh, Lord. Y'all come in pairs?
What's up, Leggy?
You must.
What up, baby?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
How we doing, Leggy? How we doing, BC?
Who we got? Who we
BC,
got?
why you always follow me, dog?
I thought y'all coordinated that.
He
always
thinks you're a
following me,
sexy
dude.
beast, Phil. That's why.
Probably because you tell him to come over.
I
No.
was actually on the phone with him. I told you I was to come over here. He's like, I'm not gonna go there, you know. And I'm like, and he showed up. So it's kind of funny that he's
he
here.
hears
Well, why
that
are you
you're
here if you
filthy and
said
he
you weren't
wants
going to come
somebody
here? Why are
dirty,
you
so.
here, Bisay? Is he froze? I guess he is, because the dog's just staring. Do something with your dog.
He froze, man.
He froze.
He
Well,
froze.
he's here and not here
than
at the
the
same time. He
Encino
managed to
Man.
accomplish both.
Encino Man, he said. He called him Encino Man. What up, man?
Leggy, I'm looking at the actual statutes. It's pretty detailed. This is going to take a lawyer to figure out. But it's very possible that the kid was doing one of these things he wasn't supposed to.
I'm pretty positive that there was probably no crime actually committed, and that they're
I'm just
trying to
saying
do something.
it's possible because they're pretty detailed.
Hey,
We
Jeff.
don't know.
Yeah,
I wasn't on the
look,
boat,
all I'm
so I don't
saying
know.
is that if you're gonna charge him, you need to go through and charge every fucking fisherman in the state of Maine. That's all I'm saying, is because at some point, every one of these fishermen has had their kids on the fucking boat at one point or
Well,
another.
it's not just having the kid on the boat; it's what they're doing while they're on the boat.
But it doesn't matter. Lobster
That's
fishing
why I
is
don't know
cut
the
and dry.
specifics
You're
of
doing the
what
same
this
thing no
guy's
matter
getting treated.
what.
Does matter.
You're hauling
There's a
traps, baited
whole
pockets,
list of
banding lobsters.
statutes that says
There's
it
nothing else.
matters.
There's nothing else you're doing different. The weather is the only real
You
contributor
were
in
not
how
on the
many
boat. You don't know
is
what
on
the
a
kid
line.
did.
What the fuck's the
But
goddamn
that's the
argument? What are
only
we talking
difference
about?
between fishermen is maybe the
Some
size of the
politician in
boat,
Maine.
the weather they fish, and the how many traps they fish on a trawl.
No,
We
Or if
fishing
they
it's
for
fish
very
lobsters?
pairs.
way more. I'm looking
We
at them
fishing for
now. Trust
lobsters?
me, it's way more detailed than that.
What are you talking about? No, there's no more details of what
I'm
happens
looking
on a
at
fucking
this
lobster boat.
official
How are you gonna
statute
tell
from
me
the state.
what happens
Why
on
are
a
you
lobster
telling me
boat?
no
I
when I'm
work on
looking
a
at them?
lobster
I
boat. How are
trust
you
the
gonna tell
state of
me
Maine's
that there's
law
more to it
books
than what
way
I
more
just
than I
said?
trust anybody telling me
Hey,
no.
I
Like,
believe the fisherman. I believe the fisherman.
I see. I
Just
can't
so you
hear a
know, I
thing
don't know what's
now. What the
going on.
fuck?
But if he's fishing for goddamn lobster, I'm
Shit's
gonna
scary.
believe him over fucking
Hold on.
goddamn Charlie or
No, it has
Gemini.
to do with miners on fishing boats.
What's
And
wrong with that?
they have labor laws to protect miners because it's a dangerous industry, and there's very specific things they can or cannot do on the boat, and it's a very detailed legal technical list.
So they
And
can't.
Leggy said,
So they can't be a
trust me,
greenhorn.
doing
They can't be
it.
a greenhorn just doing regular tasks.
Well, that's what I'm
There's
trying to say.
things.
What are
I'm
they
telling you, it's
saying that
very
you can't do?
regulated.
List it. What can't they do? What's the number one thing they say that you can't do on a
They
lobster?
don't rank them as they don't rank them. They have a whole list.
Whatever the first thing on the list is, what can't they do? I want to know. I want to know the first 5 things you see.
Hey, just so you know, there's an Asian restaurant in my town that had their kids from 5 years old feeding people at their tables, and now they're like 18, still working there. So their whole lives they've been feeding people, bringing drinks to their table from the age of like 5, 6 years old.
I don't know what the laws are down there, up there.
So I'm just saying.
Because
Well,
I mean, if
I
you're
mean, when it
looking
comes
at
to fishing,
child, if you're
hold on, Leggy, my bad, like I'm gonna cut you off. But if you're bringing a kid to go fishing, for example, on your boat, we're gonna fish for food to eat. There's no law saying that a 6-year-old kid can't fish. Matter
All
of
right,
fact,
here's
a 6-year-old kid don't even need a license. He can go fishing on his own.
we're talking about Maine and the laws in Maine, the labor
Well, no,
laws.
no, no. We're
Which
talking
means
about
the
fishing,
minimum
lobster
age you
fishing
can even work on
specifically.
a boat to begin with.
Well, in their case, they're going on a boat to catch lobster. I believe that's what they're saying. So it's so different. I mean, you, Jeff, you come to Massachusetts. Hey, I want to find lobsters. I'm bringing my kid with me, and then I bring my kid with me to go catch lobsters. So saying he's doing the same job.
Yeah, but
all
there's certain things your kid can and cannot do on
right,
the
I
boat
want to hear
while he's
So what
five
learning.
are they
things.
though? So what are they?
There's a whole list. That is some of
So
it's
what's
very
the list?
legal.
What's
So
I'm
read some of
trying
them.
to get a summary. Give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't say that from the beginning. My bad.
Because
Hey,
I
I got an
mean,
April
on a
Fool's joke for
boat,
your
I
ass.
mean,
I got an April Fool's joke
Oh
for
yeah,
you, Jeff.
yeah. This whole thing feels like April Fool's joke. But go ahead.
Okay. My niece, and my wife and my niece's mom. My wife and my niece's mom like talk shit about each other all the time, like joking with the daughter. And my wife's always threatening to punch her mom in the face, like for over 2 years. So on today's date, my niece's mom woke up, had a black eye on her face. She painted it on, and she told my niece that my wife punched her in her face finally because she was acting up. And
Did it?
yesterday she's like, "Well, I'm gonna get her boyfriend to go out there." Well, you know what? I'm gonna take care of the boyfriend. So the boyfriend had a black eye this morning too. So she went to school this morning thinking that we punched the boyfriend and the fucking mom in the face.
Wait, these are school kids?
all right.
Did it work? Did it fool
So
them?
just for the record,
Yeah,
the
but you know
state
what?
of
The cops
Maine
ain't here yet.
issues.
I don't think she told the cops. She ain't no rat. She ain't no fucking rat. We raised her right, goddamn it. She don't call the police.
Just for the record, the state of Maine issues you your youth license at the age of 8. That's the youngest you can get it, is at the age of 8. So therefore, if it's against the law for them to work on a lobster boat, right? Why does the state of Maine issue them licenses so young?
Yes.
I never said it's God, this is why these
I mean, you just
conversations
said there's a
are
whole
so
list.
frustrating.
I'm trying to
I
tell you
never
there's an
said it's illegal for
exception.
them to work on a boat. I specifically said it is legal. There's certain things they can or can't do, and there's a whole list of them.
Hey,
Well, I
listen,
mean,
hold
Never
on a
once
minute.
said
Jeff,
it's illegal
Did
for
you
them
ever
to work
ride your
on a boat.
goddamn Hey Jeff, were you ever in your mom's car without no seatbelt in the back of the car jumping around? That's
Oh God, yeah.
illegal.
But also,
That's
I
illegal,
also
but
was
you still
from the
did it.
era before seatbelts were even legal too. We
Hey,
didn't
you
have
want to
to. They
know
weren't required.
a really
We never
funny,
used our seatbelt.
something funny about this is in Wisconsin, You got to be 16 to get a driver license, right? But you only got to be 8 years old to drive a 10-ton fucking tractor anywhere you want down the road.
Or you can
Yeah,
shoot a
yeah,
deer.
yeah. Same
You
thing
can shoot a
here. Yeah.
deer with your dad at 5 years old and kill your first buck without no
Yep.
license.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here in the state of Maine, my kid, there's no age limit on a hunting license now. So like, there's technically, I mean, who actually believes it? People, you have to be stupid. But there's people that actually will go get their 1-year-old a fucking hunting license and then go shoot a deer and tag it with that kid. I go, your kid didn't shoot that fucking deer. Come on now.
It's so different than this right now, Leggy. In reality, you're bringing your kid to go lobster fishing. He's not doing all the hard work, pulling up the cage and so on and so forth. He's still fishing.
I mean, I'm sure they probably.
This
I'm
is
sure
making
there's
me even more
probably.
glad that we have these laws. This
I
I'm
appreciate
sure
conversation.
that.
there's hours, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure they can't be out there for no 18, 20 hours.
There is a limit on the hours. That is one of them.
But I mean,
Is there a
I'm
limit? Is
pretty
there a limit on
sure
the
though.
pounds? How about the
But just
pounds of
being
fish
on
you
a
can bring
boat
up?
doesn't mean you're working though. Just
I
saying.
never said being on a boat is illegal,
No,
and
no, no, no.
neither does Maine.
Well, if you're Spanish, you're always on a goddamn boat, so fuck you. We're always illegal. No one laughed at that? What the fuck? That wasn't funny?
No, why was it? Because y'all are not always illegal. There's very much legal.
That's why I
Some of
was
you and
joking
not
about it,
legal. Some of
man.
you, you're legal.
And I'm the Hispanic
That's
saying this.
true.
That's why you gotta laugh. It's kind of funny.
How come the US is the only one without little kids sweatshops and shit? We need to get them kids
Well,
working.
apparently,
Man.
they haven't in Maine.
Why do you
can-
cut down a tree and then chop up the tree? Same concept.
Exactly.
And
I mean,
they
growing
can't go
up,
by
you had
themselves
farm
either.
kids that could do stuff early to help on the farm. They had laws around that.
Bro,
That's what
to
I
allow
was
it to work.
saying.
I live in front of a school, and 12-year-olds can bring the tractors. There's a weekend in school, you can bring a tractor to school, and they come down the whole road with their lawnmower tractor, their farm tractor, and they bring them to school.
Yeah, I think in Wisconsin you only got to be 8 years old to drive a tractor, even on the road.
That's what I'm saying. Usually fishing and farm work is excluded. There's exceptions when it comes to the child labor laws.
Yes,
Like there is exceptions to that.
there's
And
farmers
the
that
whole
have kids
point
working at
is,
5 years old, picking goddamn rocks in the field, picking potatoes, and then going to school after that.
yeah, dude, I was pretty much born in a fucking potato field.
If I buy a shrimp boat, can I force my kids to work on it?
You can make any kind of
Yeah.
boat you want. There's shrimp boat,
I mean,
there's
I would
forest
assume you
boat, there's
can.
lobster boats, there's fish boats, there's a shark boat, there's a tugboat, there's a ski boat. You can make any kind of boat you want. No one caught that either. Hence Forrest Gump. God damn, I'm 0
I
for
did.
2 right
I
now.
did.
I'm 0
Yeah,
for
I
2
know.
right now. I'm
being
fucking
police
falling out
pursuit.
here.
Jeff, why am I on the screen 3 times? That's
Because
weird.
you're fucking hit the one in the middle.
I
You
only
put your
see
glasses
twice.
on. There's only
You
one of you.
shouldn't be.
Put your
I only
glasses
see you
on.
once. I only see you once.
No, his
I
glasses
see
are off.
twice.
It's not your fault. It's his glasses.
Oh. Are you seeing triple?
He's got to put his glasses on. I tell him all the time.
No, I see Jeff, Phil, me,
The other
and
day I was taking a piss. He saw 3 dicks. I was like, "Yo, put your glasses on."
He watched you take a piss.
Yeah,
then I have a split screen with me, with Jeff and Phil, and me and Jeff. It's weird. I got 6 screens going here.
That is
no,
weird.
bro.
Are you looking at
the screen.
StreamYard
He
or
has the
YouTube?
Facebook Live on the side, and he has the
No.
StreamYard here.
No,
Oh, that's Facebook, huh?
I
You
don't
have
have.
Facebook up?
No,
Because I've never,
Or
ever,
YouTube
even
Live,
when
whatever you want
somebody
to call it, where
streamed it, I've never seen.
he has the
I'm
live
on
on the side, and he has
I'm
this
on
here.
Facebook, Twitter. Nero Jack is streaming to vertical and regular YouTube, so all those streams are happening, but none of them are showing up on my StreamYard. Are they
Yeah.
showing up for you? They shouldn't be.
It's his glasses, Jeff. Don't listen to him. It's his fucking glasses. Don't listen to him. He's fine, dude. He's fine. I'll tell him later what's going on. He'll be all right. Oh my God! Now he's got 4 screens. You fucked it up, Leggy. Now he's got fucking 12.
I'll take a
He had
screenshot.
9. Now he's got fucking 12. The guy's fucking lost.
Jeff, I'll take a
Well-
screenshot and send it to you to show you what I see. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I'm interested because sometimes it shows that vertical when people stream the vertical, but I've never seen it show all the other ones.
So someone's streaming you right now?
So
No,
yo,
yeah, NeuroJack is.
So BC seeing all
Like
the
and
screens.
subscribe, NeuroJack's audience. Like and subscribe. I'm live every day, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Hey,
noon Pacific.
listen. Hey, Jeff, you should ask him if it's an orb or not.
I'm starting to believe that this is a conspiracy to come and prank me for April Fools by showing up here with all these conspiracy theories. It's been nonstop conspiracy since I
Hold on,
turned
so
this
you're
stream
calling
on.
me a conspiracy theorist? Is that what you're calling me?
Y'all are all coordinating. Let's go to Jeff's channel.
Oh my
Here's
God!
the
You know
here,
what?
bring this
I've been called
conspiracy.
every name in the goddamn book except that one. Let me put that fucker on the belt.
Jeff thinks if you think there's any reasonable doubt in a story that you're a conspiracy theorist. That if you
Well,
don't
I
believe
guess
the narrative,
it's when is
mainstream
it doubt
narrative, you're a
reasonable? That's what
conspiracy.
it hinges on. And I have much higher standards for what's reasonable than a lot of people do. It has to pass.
Wait.
the Jeff test.
That's not a true fact because your standards are different from my standards. I might have standards than you.
But
So
mine are
we
higher.
ain't the same
Mine are
level.
higher. I've already heard some of your theories. Mine are way higher.
Oh, so now I stand beneath you. I stand beneath you.
Epistemological
hell.
standards we're talking
Oh,
about. What
hell.
we accept as true and factual. And what
Oh,
we're willing
hell,
to
Jeff.
believe.
We beneath Jeff. Hail, Jeff.
See, you're doing it right now.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's okay. You're above me in other ways.
It's okay. You know what? It's not even about that. We're equal. That's all it
Probably
is.
cook a lot better than I can. Than I do.
I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. There's some things, Jeff, that you do better than I do.
Yeah.
And I do better than you do. It is what it is. We're still equal.
I totally agree. I 100% agree. I think that's true about everybody.
Absolutely.
There's definitely things that I do worse than other people. We all have our strengths and weaknesses.
BC can't see. It's not his fault.
Right. But he collects cool toys. Way more cool toys than I
Exactly.
have.
See? That's the pros and cons to it. He collects toys, even though he can't see them, but he can't see in real life. Like, it doesn't matter. It still works out.
But I can feel them. I can feel
colors.
it. I
It's the
know how to
colors.
do it.
It's the
I can
colors.
just feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it with the detours. Oh, this is for 1950. I can't see it, and it's got yellow and red. Yeah, this is my old toy when I was 5. He can feel the shit.
Bro, I got a friend. His name is Leonard. He's like an old guy. He's probably dead now, but he was blind. He was blinded in a explosion when he was young, and he was blind. But over his lifetime, he was a farmer, and he continued for like 30 years running his farm, and he had a alternator shop. He was 100% blind, and he would rebuild alternators. People would send them in the mail, and he did it all by hand. And then in the morning and at night, he'd get in his truck. I was with him. He'd drive around the farm, go to the barn. Totally blind. Drive into the barn, load up his truck with hay, then drive around the farm and throw hay into the pasture for the cows. He'd do everything and never saw nothing. It's amazing.
Well, he knew the land, bro. He knew the land very well. He knew how to drive, where to stop. It's a matter of counting in your head.
As if he could just see. It's just so cool, man. I'm telling you.
I believe Ray Charles can see, personally. I don't think he's blind. But I mean, whatever.
That's your conspiracy?
Yeah. I think he could see. I think he can see all the time. But he likes pretending he can't see. I mean, you know what? Imagine you can pretend you don't see, Jeff. And people believe that shit, but you see everything.
Why do you think he's always smiling and shit, laughing? He's just like you fucking dumb fucks.
That's like a superpower. Like in reality, I can see everything, but I can't see, so I see what the realness is of everybody.
Hey, guess what? Speaking
Guess
of Ray
what, chicken
Charles,
butt?
speaking of Ray Charles, look at the only CD I have in my car. Ray Charles. Ray
Ray
Charles.
fucking Charles.
Georgia, on my mind.
Hold on. Put that back up. Did he have glasses on there? That was a misprint. He had no glasses on that one. He can see. I'm telling you, he can see.
No, he does. He does have glasses. He does have
Bro,
glasses on.
they're fucking fake. That motherfucker can
Yeah,
see,
but
bro.
that doesn't mean he can. That doesn't mean that he can't see.
He could see,
Just
bro.
because he's
He could
wearing
see.
shades doesn't mean he can't see. Look, I have shades. I can see. How many fingers you holding up?
What's that movie with Scott? You got
One.
two. You got two fingers. One's in your butt. One's coming up.
Well, I don't see the other one.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
what's that movie with Kurt Russell? When he had the glasses on, he could see like shit. It's like an 80s movie, maybe early 90s, with Kurt Russell.
Was it Overboard?
What's the name? I can't think of the name of it right now.
Oh,
What could the glasses do?
The glasses can make you see signs like billboards. You see people, and you saw them for what they
Oh.
were.
Yeah.
was that the plot of the movie?
Yeah,
I'm trying to even think
it's
of a
almost
Kurt
like he
Russell
got
movie. Was
he got
in,
glasses that made him see the
Roadhouse,
world
or
for
was
what
that
it really
the
is.
next
So it showed magazines what they're trying to portray to you versus what you see in real life.
Was it Kurt Russell?
Yeah, it was Kurt Russell. I thought it was Kurt Russell.
That doesn't make sense, but maybe it is. I
Was it
remember the
They
movie though.
Live?
I remember the movie.
It came out like it probably, I want to say like late 80s, maybe 91, latest.
Is it called They Live?
Yeah, I think it's called They Live.
I never saw it. John Carpenter.
John Carpenter, perfect director. But in that movie, Kurt Russell gets glasses that make him see the world for what it is. So when he walks down a newsstand and it shows you the news, it shows you like, oh, you have to read or deploy, get away from this. This
Does
is
it show
propaganda.
like all the conspiracy thing? What's true and what's conspiracy?
More or less. So that's why I brought it up. Is anybody in the
God,
chat not know
where
the
are
movie?
those
Or am I
glasses
wrong?
now? Where are those glasses today?
Who's in the chat? How many guys you have in the chat right now?
You can't see the chat?
Well, I can see the chat.
Put
What's
your
the chat?
glasses on.
Who's in the chat?
We have Canna Dummy. That's it. That's the only person in chat.
One person? We got one
Yep.
viewer?
No, we got more. They're just not chatting.
Well, how many viewers you got?
I don't know, eight or nine. I'm on other
Okay, to the
platforms.
7
so it
viewers who
doesn't
are
show
fucking
me all my
watching
viewers.
and not typing right now, fuck you, motherfuckers. That's my attitude.
They could be getting a snack. We got a lot of people that watch from the bushes.
But you're
Probably
right.
trolls.
You're right.
Like people that know
Bush
that I don't even want them chatting. They probably watch from the bushes. All my haters. I get a lot of hate watchers.
Hate watchers are good. Though.
Sometimes
You
we
know
have
what? Yeah,
people
hey, you
that
know what?
stream me
Hey,
back
haters
to
are
their
gonna hate. You
channel
have
and-
to have haters, bro. When you got haters, that means you're doing good.
Well, I wish I had more of them then.
I'll be
But,
real with you, bro. That means you're doing good.
I have a ghost audience too, because I have people that use me as their content and they show it to their audience, but they don't show up on my numbers. So there's no telling how many people are actually watching.
How the fuck does that work? So technically, you're publishing something on your channel, and someone can share your channel to their channel for free.
Yeah, they pull it up and they play it and they comment on it while it's playing. So I'm their content. And all
What
they
the
do is
fuck?
react to it. People do that all the time. I used to have like two, 3, 4 channels that did that regularly. I don't know how many do it now.
So
I
is
don't mind
that
being
is
other
that
people's comment. If they can't come up with their own content, I'll be their content.
so is that legal? Like if I wanna
Rowdy
start
Piper.
a, if I want
I
to
don't
start a
mind.
live, I can just share your channel on my live, Jeff.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
but you
mind. Other people, it depends on how they have their content settings. I have mine for Creative Commons, so I don't care.
But that's just
Anybody can
stupid
clip
though.
or
That's just
reuse or
stupid.
repurpose or
That's a
remix whatever
goddamn
the content.
conspiracy in its goddamn self. Talking about conspiracies.
What's the conspiracy part?
They're taking their shit, pretending it's them.
No, they're not pretending it's them. They're just blatantly using other people's comments.
Yeah,
as
blatantly.
their own.
So what does blatantly mean? You don't give a fuck.
No, it means transparently, obviously, out in the open.
No, they
I.e.,
that means they don't give a fuck.
Like Isay can pull up a stream right now and play this video on his stream and sit there on the side of it and comment, "Oh, look at Phil smoking and drinking. Look at Leggy sitting in the lake."
What is that legal according to YouTube, or can you strike me for if you catch me doing that?
It depends on
yes,
how they
you
have
can
their
get
setting.
striked for it. Yes.
I'm saying me personally on this channel, you have my permission. I have it set for.
But what if I
won't get
say
in
no
trouble
permission?
What
What if you say no
That's
permission?
why I don't stream other people's content unless I know I'm not gonna that I have their permission or that I'm not gonna get copy struck.
Which I agree with, Jeff, by the way. I mean, I think if you're on someone's panel and you talk with them, hey, I'm gonna co-stream or run your stream on my panel. Okay, cool. Salute to you. Appreciate that. That part I
But if
understand.
you
But
ain't
Said
on
it
someone
was
your own
Roddy
channel, I
Piper,
don't
not
think you
Kurt
should
Russell.
be.
I don't know how you got the two confused.
is that Kurt Russell?
I don't know. I never saw the movie.
You gotta play it. Can't you pull up a video of it? Can't you put
Yes,
a
Roddy
YouTube video
Piper.
of a They Live trailer? Put They
No,
Live
that's
trailer and
copyright.
play that.
That's copyright.
That's copyright?
Yeah.
See? What
Hollywood
how
movies?
does
Yeah,
that
that's
work?
definitely
Hold on.
copyright.
How does that work, Jeff? If you don't mind me asking.
Even movie trailers are copyright.
So you can't play nothing. So someone can share your stream right now, but I can't play something that was played before.
No, the other day somebody had me play a video that they made themselves, and they incorporated a little bit of scenes from The Matrix into their video, and I got a copyright letter because it captured. It saw me. It
I
considered The
mean,
Matrix
did it
part
do
as
it, or did
copyright.
it tell you that, hey, from this time to this time, there's a copyright issue. It might
No,
not
it
be
said your
available.
entire stream cannot be monetized because the owner
But
they
you
named
could,
the company of
Leggy,
the
if you're
Matrix
saying Leggy,
movie.
you could cut out that Matrix part and then it'll be live.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, usually YouTube has the AI that if once it picks it up,
Yeah,
that
it's
all you gotta
bots, and
do
they
is
do that
hit
with
filter
music
it out,
too.
and it'll filter it out.
Yeah.
Because it does it with the music. Like I've had streams where I've had music playing in the background, low, thinking that it wasn't gonna pick it up, and it has picked it up. And all I do is just fucking go in, have YouTube wipe it out, and you can still hear us talk, but you can't hear the.
But
It takes the music.
I thought if you have music in the background or play music or any video, as long as you're pausing it and commentating on what it's about, it can't be copyrighted.
Well, within
That's called
reason.
fair use, and it depend. It's a legal defense you can use if it goes to court. So you really don't know how a judge is going to rule until it's actually a court case. So it's not an
if I wanted to
automatic
explain to
pass.
somebody a movie right now and just use the trailer and pause it every 10 seconds, explain, okay, so basically it's about this. Let's go here. We're using it. It's under 30 seconds, so it can't be copyrighted. That's what I believe. Am I wrong?
No, it's not an automatic. It's not an automatic pass. They can still copyright you on it, and if it goes to court, you can attempt to
true.
use it as a defense, and then
mean-
a judge would make a ruling.
That's true.
See, this is where. All right, so I also feel YouTube does it based on numbers. All right, so if you have, say, you have 1 million+ subscribers, right? YouTube doesn't necessarily ding you like it does for fucking people with like 500-600 subs to 1,000. Like, you
That's
get my
for sure.
point?
That's
Because there's
100%.
many channels out there that are built on like the Marvel universe, right? Taking the trailers, breaking down every single trailer in the Marvel universe, or the movies, breaking them down with the Easter egg. Usually they'll show like 10-second glimpses of it or whatever. A lot of times I don't think they have but like the one I just watched, like they broke down the whole Spider-Man trailer, which they played the whole thing in its entirety, but then they broke it down. But I don't know if they have audio
know.
on that a lot of times. So.
But I've also seen guys do reviews on music, new music. Say a new music video comes out, hey, I'm gonna review it, and they're playing the official video like on the main screen, and they're in the corner reviewing the video, the rap, the lyrics, whatever it may be. And they play the song, the actual video, and they pause it like maybe 10 in, 20 in. Oh my God, that intro is good. Let's play it back. They come back, they play it again, and none of them are strike. They're actually, but these guys have fucking, 400,000 subscribers already.
Yeah.
Blase.
So I'm
So
saying,
in my
like,
head,
YouTube
as you're
does play. If
stating,
you have big numbers, YouTube don't really ding you the way they do the smaller guys. So,
Well,
but
because,
why
like,
though?
me
I
and
don't
You
know
would
Jeff
that.
had
think
this.
the smaller guys aren't getting to play. Like, why fuck with them?
Right?
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know if
saying.
what
Like, they're
Leggy's
not.
saying true. That's just his claim.
Well,
What?
it's okay. It's an okay claim, and I'm not saying it's legit, but I understand what he's stating, and I'm just trying to think. Not that
Yeah,
he's
I
wrong
mean,
or
I'm not
right.
stating it as like it's 100% fact. But if you do look at YouTube and you look at like these channels that do it and don't get dinged, that are monetized, that plays ads and shit, like there is ways around it. You just got to be tactful about it. You got to know.
It
But like
was
with me,
Roddy
anytime
Piper.
I've done
Hold on
it,
a minute. It was Roddy Piper was the actor, not Kurt Russell. God damn.
Yeah. I see. I thought it was overboard. So
Hey,
No,
hey,
it was
Jeff.
Roddy Piper. He's right. He's right. It's Roddy Piper
what
as the actor.
yeah, I told you that. I
in
looked
what
it up on
movie?
Wikipedia.
I'm
Jeff,
sorry.
within the last month, I had 3 friends of mine channels. One has 6,000, one has 9,000, one has 53,000 subs.
Yeah,
And
I didn't know you were hanging out with all those high clout people. Bring them over here.
all 3 got demonetized in the last month, and for no reason. And these are channels about like dogs and fucking cats and
YouTube
drawing.
sends you an email. It's not for no reason. They send you an email telling you the reason.
Nope, they do not, bro.
I get the email. I'm telling you, I have plenty of them. It's not for no reason.
No, hold on, Jeff. What B saying that person with the 53K, like she would have got one. She knows the channel very well, and she still has not got one, and they just demonetized for no reason at all.
I don't believe that because I get one every single time. It's automated.
I know, but maybe to Leggy's standing where he's staying right now. Hey, Leggy's standing. That's kind of funny. He's standing where he's coming about. Maybe lower channels are getting dinged. The bigger ones are not, and they're not getting emailed. They're getting
But no,
demonetized.
he's
And we're
saying
saying
they're
fuck
getting
you.
dinged is just for no reason. But I'm
Right.
saying they're YouTube. They have an email saying the reason. They might not be telling it to you.
Yes,
Oh,
they
they
know.
got you. They're hiding. They got some dirt behind their back. They got a dirty dick.
YouTube sends you emails for everything.
yeah, but the reason in these 3 specific cases, they do not give you a reason. They send you a whole bunch of shit with rules, and then you got to appeal it. And after a month, there's never been given a reason. There's never been given a reason why they were demonetized. Never.
For a month.
If it's copyright, they give you the specific content
not-
because you're able to challenge the content. So it might not have been for copyright. It might have been for something else. And then sometimes they give you a vague reason, like failure to follow community guidelines or something like that.
I told you, B said, so you could have come up earlier. B said wanted to come earlier, and you said you denied him. It was a big reason.
I denied him.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
He's lying out of his hole.
So
I
who's
didn't
lying,
deny
B said? You lying or just lying?
Who denied what?
Jeff said you
You
could have
said I
come up
wouldn't let
earlier.
you up?
You told me, B
You
say.
lying out your crack. I've never not let you up.
No, B say told me that Jeff wouldn't let him up.
Yeah, I think you lying. You
Yeah,
trying to start some
Phil's
April
lying.
Fool's shit.
It is
I'm
April
not
Fool's.
fucking lying. B say tell him the fucking truth.
You already had people putting fake black eyes on themselves. You think we're not gonna believe you start shit right now?
Tell him the truth, B say. Tell him how you feel.
I
Well,
don't believe
either
you.
either Jeff doesn't let me up, or like right now, I'm on the screen 3 times. So he
No, you're
Oh,
not.
you never
It ain't
sent me
3
the
times, bro. Put
screenshot.
on your
Hey,
glasses,
B-Say,
bro. B say,
Can I
put
see
on
the
your glasses and then tell me
Okay.
if it's true or
wait.
not.
I just did a screenshot. I'm gonna send it to Jeff right now. God damn it!
All right.
Send it to me.
But I've never not let you up. So if you
Yeah.
telling Phil that, you are lying. But I don't believe you.
That's what I try to tell him,
believe
Jeff.
Phil's the one.
I told him that. I'm like, yo, Jeff's pretty cool. He's like, no. Sometimes we don't on the same panel. We don't want to agree with each other. And he's like, fucking fuck you, BC. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just chill. I mean, he wouldn't tell you that, but and he's telling me that. I don't know, man.
Well,
I don't know who's lying. I don't know who's lying. I mean, there's three of us right now. Leggy's in the corner.
I have a very
not saying shit. You know what? At the end, well, Leggy, you're the goddamn decider, bro. We have 3 possible victims here, or 2 victims.
What I tell people, what I don't. There's nothing to decide.
I'm telling you, Jeff. He told me this.
I have never not let
now,
me
listen,
say up.
He's saying that I'm lying. You're saying that I'm lying. I'm saying you're both lying. So we're all kind of.
I don't know. Now he's sitting there, not even defending himself. So maybe he did say that.
You see?
Oh no!
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I know what Phil was talking about, and this was maybe a month ago. There was a day that you didn't let me up. There was. Because I went to Phil.
You told me that today. Don't tell me last month, motherfucker. Fuck you.
No, Phil. Now, see, Phil is April Fooling you, Jeff. Anyway, so but if you want to talk,
I'm not. You son of a bitch. You got no balls. Go ahead. Let him talk.
I would not let you up. Did I tell you you're not coming up?
No.
Maybe it was at the end, and I was wrapping up or something. Sometimes I'll do that. If I'm wrapping up a stream and people show up at the last minute, I might say I'm wrapping up.
Yeah. That could be it. I never had no complaint about it. It's Phil fucking with you right now. Or he's fucking with me.
I think everybody's fucking with me today. I'm getting paranoid. You have that screenshot?
Well, if I try to set
I tell you what, I ain't fucking with nobody. I'd say the goddamn truth, and y'all don't have enough balls to admit the goddamn shit. You know what? I say what the fuck happens, and I ain't gonna hold shit back. You don't got no balls.
If I get kicked off trying to send this email, then I'll be back. But I'm gonna send you the email because I'm on 3 times. I'm on my screen 3 times.
So here. Hey, leave anyways. Send the email and then come back.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Exactly.
Why? What's good about that idea?
He's fucking lying. He's lying. He's talking shit. He's lying.
Why'd you just have him leave?
I got it like that. No, I'm fucking with you. It makes sense. It makes sense. I know him very well, Jeff. It makes sense to him what I told him, so he's going with it. But it does make sense to get off the goddamn panel, send an email versus being paused. He gets it. So I say it like that, but that's how we talk to each other. We're cool people like that.
Oh, okay.
But it's not April Fool's. You're kind of thinking like maybe it is, but he said that you couldn't come up today. He said you didn't let him up. He said he was in the chat, talking shit in the chat, and you didn't let him up.
This was a month ago? I don't even remember seeing him a month
ago.
No,
this is today. He said today.
Well, he's definitely lying today because I let him up 10 times
already. I talked to him every single goddamn day. Maybe he's April fooling both of us. But either way, you don't believe me, and that's my problem. I'm trying to tell you the truth, Doc.
Because it makes no sense that I would not let B say up. Like it
okay,
makes no sense.
Maybe it makes no sense that he told me that neither because it's April Fool's.
It makes more sense that you're trying to troll us.
No, bro.
That's
I'm
way
trying
more
to tell you. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. Now, listen, when he comes back, it's your choice ultimately to find out who's saying the truth. He's laughing.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to tell you, right?
Who is MVP Beans?
Listen, I'm telling you, when he comes back, he's the one that told me earlier today, I couldn't come up. Jeff wouldn't let me up. Now, he told me that. I can't make that up.
Half a second after you showed up, he was right there.
Okay, listen, Jeff, I tell you, me and BC talk every single day, okay? That's my homie. You know what I mean? So with that being said, he was up there telling me today he couldn't come up. He couldn't come up, and I'm like, well, I'm going to Jason. Oh, I'm not going to go up there. I was in the chat for a half hour.
He was here right after you came on. Every time you show up, he shows up like a split second after you, like y'all coordinate. Like, let's go to Jeff's.
Well, I told him that I was going to come up here earlier on the phone with him. Oh, all right. Well, I couldn't go up earlier, so go ahead, you go. All right, well, you know what? If I show up, you can let you up. And I came and you
Are
let
y'all
him up.
talking on the
That's kind of
phone
funny.
while you're looking at what streams are live, and you're on the phone with him? Like, oh, so and so's live, and this person. Let's go to this person's
No,
stream.
it's kind of like, oh, no, like usually I'm driving home from work. Oh, he'll call me up. Hey, what's up, man? But we're on a video call. And he's like, oh, I was on Jeff's panel. You know what I'm saying? Or this person's live. This is going on. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not home yet. And when I get home, I'll catch you up there. Okay, you're gonna go up there? I'll go up there too.
Are y'all codependent?
Nah, absolutely not.
Mm.
We don't rely on each other. I mean,
Good
but he
friend.
travels a lot. I travel a lot, and together we share our travelness. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
If anything, it's like we're barters as far as
Do
like
you have your
old style.
phone that runs through your car, like where you talk through your steering wheel?
Yeah, not right now.
But
Right now, it's
that's
on my
y'all,
phone.
like y'all talk to each other in the car all the time.
There he is. You see, I told you he's gonna come back.
Okay, now
yeah,
I'm
he
on
told
here.
Now, hold on, BC. Now that he's
Not a
back,
revelation.
hold on, BC. Just so you know what's going on. I told him the whole story, and it's up to Jeff to decide who's fucking with him. Is it you or me?
I'm
But
more
I'm gonna let
interested
you
in seeing
speak. Go ahead, BC.
Jeff, what's your email? I can't remember. It's something really demented and
Oh my
satanic.
fucking lord! You
I don't have
see,
a demented
this is
email.
the fucking bullshit we gotta deal with.
Yeah, Jeff, what's your name of your email? Because I'm looking.
You
I'm
have to
looking.
log off to not know
Who's
my
in the
email.
chat? MVP Beans. Salute to you. Why the fuck is
Jeff,
Filthy
if
Phil
you don't
here?
want to say it, give me like 2
I
letters.
put it in the bag. I put it in the
April
bag.
Phil is only until noon. If you play
Oh,
a trick
yeah.
after noon, you are the
yeah.
I'm
fool.
not demented. He signed off.
Salute to the
Oh
chat.
my God. All right, I'm not gonna judge.
I told you, man. He's making it's his mission right now.
Yeah, our brains work all kind of different ways.
He's all about that YouTube shit, and he's into it more than I am. But the dude travels in the YouTube streets a lot.
Well,
And he puts me
you're
on
on
channel.
more than he is.
Huh?
You're on more than he is.
Well, to be honest, I try to travel with places that I like. How about this? I'd rather be a place where I'm accepted versus being tolerated.
Oh yeah, me too. Totally. I don't waste my time on places where I'm tolerated.
You know what I mean? So to me, I travel and he puts me on channels. I find places, he finds places, and if it don't work out, cool. I just bounce.
What how many channels can tolerate you so far?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh man, that's way more than me. You last longer on panels than I do.
Yeah, I mean, every day I try to find panels sometimes.
Have you
They
found
won't
any?
last. I
Hey,
mean,
are there any
I'll show
are
up
there any
once.
other panels like mental health or men's mental health or stuff like this?
You know what? To be honest, there's a lot of panels that are open. They may go into mental health, but they don't portray mental health. So
Oh.
I appreciate you putting a hashtag on it. That's not how I found you, but I'm big into the mental health thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I appreciate that part of it. Because sometimes a person coming on your panel, right, having a bad day mentally, can just express themselves and just say what they want to say, and maybe you can not even give advice. In reality, you're just giving them an ear, and that's all you fucking need.
Jeff, I
That
just
is
sent
one of
you
the
the
points
I just
where
sent
you're
you the email.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. This is weird. I think the vertical is from
Can you share
Neurojack.
that? Can you
He's
share the
streaming.
email
And
picture?
and right now, I'm on the screen 3 times again. I got the main screen, and then I got a screen with you and Phil, and a screen with me myself. I got 5 windows.
I don't know what the little box is at the bottom.
First
I've
of
never
all,
seen
I
it.
got 3 in the middle. I got 3 to the side, and 1 by myself to the right. So I got 7 windows. But I mean, I understand that it's the mainstream, and then he has the YouTube, not the StreamYard YouTube. It's the StreamYard, like it's the YouTube live shit.
See, this is the vertical because Neurojack is streaming to vertical. So It puts a little vertical box next to the main one, which I can hide it on my end, but the viewers can't hide it on their end. I don't know
got
what
you.
this is down here. I've never seen this.
That's what I'm saying.
I couldn't tell you. I'm streaming to Facebook and Twitter, but I've never
So
seen
you
it
got
put it
7
on
windows,
separate
BC?
box.
What?
You got 7 windows, you saying?
No, I got on the main screen, I got Jeff, you, and me on the bottom.
Yep.
On the left side of the screen, I got you and Jeff, and then another one that's me alone.
I got me, Jeff, you in the middle. I got me, Jeff, you on the left, and then I got me by myself on the right.
Oh no, Leggy's back up. Now Leggy's back up on the other side. On my left side. Leggy's
He's not even on the panel.
yeah. Leggy. He's on my Leggy.
He's not here. It's
Yeah,
me,
he
you, and
is.
Phil. Where are you seeing Leggy? This is
Leggy's
so
on my
weird.
left side. Leggy's on the left side window.
He's not even backstage.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
What? Well, I don't know why Leggy.
because Leggy's not even
Take
backstage.
a picture with Leggy on there. Take a picture with Leggy on there.
Jeff,
That's
refresh
screenshot.
your screen. Leggy is like, hello. He's like trying to wave to you.
Oh, is he? Okay, hang on. Well, if I refresh, hang on.
There's no way
Are
you can
you
see.
sure? I think that's April Fool's. He's trying to make me look how he's smiling. I almost fell for it. That was a good one. That might be the best one today so far. Better than all this conspiracy.
No, just refresh your screen, Jeff.
No. Because that'll put you and Phil on by yourself for a few seconds.
Poor Leggy.
No, hijack it. Hijack it off.
Hey, I really do got 7 screens though. I ain't gonna lie. I got me 3 times. I got you twice, Jeff, and I got BK twice.
Yep.
I wonder why. Because it shows
I
you
did
up in
do
the
a
corner. It
screenshot,
should
too.
show you everywhere it's streaming. Facebook, Twitter, NeuroJack twice, and then YouTube. So I wonder if it's showing a screen for each one of those.
That was kind of funny because you fucking played your music and my Pandora came on.
Hey, now that you brought up Phil, you brought up Kurt Russell, even though it was the wrong guy.
Yeah.
I got a good story about Kurt Russell. Really fast. In 1993, there's a movie out called Tango and Cash. Remember? Kurt Russell and
remember.
Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah.
No, that's Turner and Hooch.
No.
Yeah, I remember Tango and Cash too.
Yeah.
It was like
So
a
that
Turner
was
and
like,
Hooch was a goddamn Tom Hanks and a fucking goddamn
Yeah.
a
Like a,
sloppy ass dog.
Saint Bernard or something.
so Tango and Cash was like 1992 or 3, something like that. And my buddy and I always go to movies, and we always bring a 6-pack of beer in our coat, or whatever.
What?
And so we're at Tango and Cash, and we're like halfway through the movie. We got to get something to eat, take a piss. We want to fucking go smoke a bowl, right? So the usher, it turned out this was a snowstorm this night. It was like in January. So the usher is standing in the back of the theater. My buddy and I were the only ones in the whole theater, bro. So I asked the usher, I said, hey, man, can you stop this movie so we can go take a piss and have a smoke? And he goes, man, I don't know. We want these projectors. Now, back then, it was still a projector. And he goes, once when you start a movie, he said it's very hard to stop it and you can't reverse it because it's actual tape. So he goes, I'll see what I can do. And he goes out, and then 2 minutes later, all of a sudden the movie stops. And he goes, you guys go take a break. Do what you want to do. And we went outside, drank our beer, smoked the bowl, went back in. Okay. And they started up the movie again, man. That's power.
Kurt Russell's first movie was The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes.
You didn't have to miss a second of Tango and Cash.
Right.
Hey,
That,
Zilla.
it was
Gotta
so
go back.
awesome.
Oh, are you at Jack's? Why are you
We're
going? There's
chilling.
nobody at
Salud.
Jack's. Why are you over there? Come hang out here. Is anybody at Jack's? He's not even here.
So basically, when you were gone, I was trying to tell him about, traveling YouTube streets, how we fucking find channels.
Oh,
recommend
you
to each
meant
other.
Jack Talcott. I forgot. He's my competition. He streams at this hour.
You and hold on, Jeff. You and him did a goddamn costume together. What are you talking
We
about?
were gonna collab. Yeah, we were gonna collaborate. But he fucks with people I don't fuck with. So
Oh,
wasn't
you
gonna
see, I
work
like
long
that.
term.
That's kind of the same thing with me. Also with him.
He's always a welcome guest on this channel. He stops by.
Yeah,
The
I mean, I
Madison?
think it's good too. But I feel his views sometimes are, I don't fuck with him, so I don't chill with him.
We weren't completely aligned, but life coach wise, I think we made a
It's
good
like
team.
me and you with cops. We're not aligned with that, but I'm still cool with that.
Yeah, because I'm not a crook and I don't have
I know, me
distrust.
neither though. Even though I look like one, but I'm not a crook.
Oh yeah, I did see the thumbnail for it. Now that you mention it, the Madison.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, yo. Coming
What's
in
up
live.
What's up in the chat? I forget.
Nothing. I'm
You got
reading them out. They
Dilla,
weren't
you
saying
got
anything before. Now they're
Anatomy.
giving us some shit. That's kind of
Someone
good. Good
came
feedback.
all the way from Jack Talcott's to come and tell me hi and give me a view. I appreciate that. Means a
Hey,
lot.
I appreciate
Really
you. I
does.
appreciate you.
What do you have going on tonight? What are you cooking this time? How did your potatoes turn out?
Oh, bro. They came out beautiful. You know what's so crazy? The last few times I made these, I cut them by hand with a knife, I'm cutting them thin, and my wife has a thickness level that she likes. And she's just like, like, you idiot. Like, I got a slicer. Boy, is that? She's a slicer. And I'm just like, I didn't know you had that thing. Like, fuck that. So yesterday, I started cutting the potato. I did one slice, and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, my.
Oh, you just turned sideways and your connection went out. Dang. That happened yesterday. He was talking about the potatoes and this happened. He froze.
What happens if I turn my phone? What happens if I go vertical? Am I still there?
That looks better. You're more, we see more of you that way. You're landscaped. That's a lot better view. Is the dog still with you?
Yeah, I've never put my phone vertical before.
That is a much better aspect ratio for you.
Huh. Okay.
Because before we saw like half of you.
Oh, that was on purpose.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you hiding? What's the other half?
Nothing. I just showing me and my dog. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
I see. Yeah. See how we lose a lot of that space because it puts those black bars on this. Oops. They come on together. They drop off together. Their batteries die together. But they're not codependent. Don't go thinking that they are. Well, I'll give them a few minutes to come. Maybe that's part of the April Fools. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going a little while, and if they don't come back, I'll wrap it up. But tonight, in a few hours, in about 2.5 hours, we're doing our Fallout game here live. If you want to play, show up. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. It's a brand new game. They're designed where you can just show up and jump in and start playing. You don't have to have played before. We welcome newcomers. So look for that later on today. You know what? I might play a video because I got to pee really badly. Let's see if Moose has anything new. He has his medieval slop adventure. That could get us ready for Fallout. Or I could play one of his Fallout videos. How about I do that? Here, this is a classic. It's inspired by Fallout, starring Snowfire. It's called Radioactive Baby. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to take a little intermission, and then I'll come back and we'll figure out what to do with the stream. This is from Moose. He goes by A Million Sparks. Check out his channel, give him a like and subscribe. And I'll be back. I'm going to drop while it plays.
The bombs they fell, the whistles scream. The end of every single dream. I thought I was the only one left beneath the broken sun. Then I saw you standing in the ash, my heart lit up just like a flash. Oh, radioactive baby, you really set my heart aglow. Your pretty hair is falling out, baby, but I'm never, ever gonna let you go. You're my radioactive baby, and I love you so. The Geiger counter's clicking out the beat. Whenever you come walking down the street, the ghouls all run when they see us coming through, 'cause nothing is as bright, my dear, as you. We'll build a house from bottle caps and tin and never let the wasteland in. Oh, radioactive baby, you really set my heart aglow. Your pretty hair is falling out, maybe, but I'm never, ever gonna let you go. You're my radioactive baby, and I love you so. They said the atom split the world in two. Shoo-wop, 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 darling, it just brought me straight to you. Shoo-wop, 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 'cause if the sky is sickly green, you're the prettiest mutant I've ever seen. And I love you so. My atomic girl.
That must have been a ghoul. I think that's what Dino's going to be tonight if he shows up. So anyway, yeah, tonight in about 2.5 hours, we're going to reconvene here for a live game of Fallout. I've never played before, so Should be fun. All right. I think their batteries have died together, so I don't think they're coming back. Hey, B-Say. I'll go ahead and wrap it up. No stream tomorrow. I have stuff to do, but I'll be back on Friday. I'm going to do one on what's today? Oh, shoot. Affective polarization. We'll talk about that on Friday. So I'll see you then or tonight for our Fallout game. And meantime, take care, everybody.
Happy April Fool's Fool!